Hello everyone, my name's Kane and welcome back to more Metaphor ReFantazio. Last time, we helped out the Mastari tribe and we even got a new teammate of it in the form of Yufa, who is our summoner, and she's really cool. I think she's really cool. I think this, also the summoner just looks awesome. Like, come on, look at this! Look at this! Also, I got Gargoyle. This time, we're doing some side questy stuff. I did do a bunch of farming outside of recording. So we have level 50 on Will now. I also searched this dungeon to get all of its treasures, including the important one of note is, in one of the chests, it was the Mossy Pillar, an unknown cylindrical object, the surface of which is covered in moss. I believe this is what's needed to hang out with Nurez, so good thing we have that now. Soldier close. Sorry. Also, yeah, I should explain how I suddenly got 98 expensive medicine. I've been playing this game wrong. Or rather, I've been doing my farming wrong. I thought that I completely misinterpreted something. I don't know why, but for some reason, I thought the passive ability of the thief was what the passive ability of the faker, I think, is. Yeah, which is an auto dodge in the overworld. That is not what the thief's auto attack. That's not what the passive for the hero is. What it is instead is getting an item each chance an enemy is stunned or defeated in the overworld combat. Well, one thing led to another, and now I have 98 expensive medicines. I think we'll be fine on medicine for a while. It would have been nice to know that I was doing things wrong back in the Dragon Temple, but oh well, that's my own fault. Yeah, so everyone's also just stronger. But yeah. Anyways, now that I've gone through this dungeon, the only thing left to do in said dungeon is to fight the boss, so... Again, I didn't think it was worth going through... I mean, it's just your bog standard dungeon, really, let's be honest. Not bad, just standard. I just figured people wouldn't want me to waste time going through the whole thing. And now that being said, there is one thing I could consider doing right now, which is I could take down all of the... Actually, maybe that one... You know what? Yeah. I know we're gonna... This will be my punishment for not going through the whole thing on recording, but what we'll do is we're gonna take down all of these things now, because we can get some remaining leaves of light from these. Plus a little bit more experience. We'll at least just kill these three at the bottom here, though. We're not going to go back to the other floors, though I probably should. Another leaf of light. Not a chance. I got medicine for a reason. So yeah, anytime I farm, I'm probably going to be farming with the Thief class from now on. Or the Thief archetype. Because, again, getting that many items is very, very helpful.
My archetype's abilities feel stronger.
And we should be, after finishing the story quest, I think we're going to get the Summoner class, because this is the side quest for helping out Yufa, which is interesting because that means we're going to be getting Yufa's class later than we get Juna's, because we have to do a side quest for Juna's as well. It is interesting that these last three quests, or these last three characters, I'm assuming, party members, I assume that the last party member is going to be the same, but we have to do side quests in order to actually get their class, which is interesting to me. I'm not opposed to it. I just think it's interesting because the first three characters that we had join our party, Stroll, Hulkenberg, and Heisme, they all just automatically gave their class as soon as they joined. But Juna, Yufa, and whoever the third party member is, who I'm still convinced is probably going to be Basilio, is not that way. Again, I'm going to will it into existence by sheer desire alone. Please let Basilio be the next party member.
Yep.
He has He's perfectly fits all the criteria. Surely. Anyways. What did we get for the note here regarding this enemy? Land ceremony trial. The monster is unknown. When it gathers strength, it unleashes powerful wind and magic in rapid succession, and fire attacks are effective. So avoid wind. So what are we dealing with here? Wind. I need fire. Stroll is not in the party right now, so that's fine. Heisme. That's fine. Juna, you're using fire. Yeah, that'll be fine. Do I want to give you something else? I think we can manage with what we got. And then Yufa. Yufa's got the summon gargoyle, so this should be fine. Plus the summon dragon god with the masked dancer. Yeah, I think we'll be fine during this fight. What are you weak to? Okay, no, we don't have to worry. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be okay going into this. This is where the trial will be held. Keep prepared. Let's move. Let's see what's in the door. What are we facing? What the? Is it a human?
Oh. This must be what my brother mentioned.
Oh, I see.
This bizarre shape.
I see. So the test is to fight through this without being intimidated by it. Nothing we ought to do. If we pool our talents, there is nothing we can't accomplish.
Everyone. Yes, I feel that together with all of you. I can do this. Please, lend me some of your strength. Of course. Of course, love. Let's go, everyone.
Is it human? I had my party as it was. I appreciate that the game does this, though.
This is the last of the trials.
Is it a human? It is. Homo Pento. Oh. Huh. Very curious design, I'll say. Anyways, let's try lowering its stats first.
Watch me. Moving back.
Step into the back row. Infernal Vortex.
Even my strength will be needed. I'll take the rear. Here I go. It is yours.
Summon Gargoyle! Burn!
Let's take off.
We don't get extra turns, I forgot, because of the whole time, weather thing. Yufa, you're up.
Thank you.
Soul Cry. Ah, crap. Vitalia.
Yeesh, they're pretty strong. Better be careful. Watch me. Burn.
Flowers of Fire.
I thought you hit its weakness.
Everyone is counting on me. Take my fullest power.
I'll lend a hand myself.
Dragon God!
Heed me.
Was it not enough?
I thought you hit its weakness.
Curse chant.
Cursed.
Hex.
Juna's got a hex on her. If she attacks, we'll get reflected back at her.
Let's prevent that, because we're gonna need, we might be able to finish this up right here, right now.
Let's try this.
That helped.
I'll use what I must.
Mask dancer. A bit much, actually. Please, after you.
I shall summon her.
Give it all you've got.
Burn.
You hit its weakness.
Breath of Battle.
I'm grateful.
Oh, power of kings.
Your turn. I can do this.
Might as well just go all out. See ya. Easy peasy. Sec Crossier.
To ever greater heights.
Nice. More Leaves of Light.
I've grown more powerful.
Whew. I wonder if that what you got earlier.
What you got
Oh.
earlier
could serve as that proof of victory you want. I mean, I'm not seeing anything else you could use.
Hmm? Oh.
These bones are aged. Old relics of my fellow countrymen. I wonder how many have fallen here.
Hmm.
And what do the trials mean to them? My own deeds merely live in their shadow. Because it was only by chance that I entered my fight.
You've shown you have
Your
power.
initiative to do this, even by chance, has revealed your true power.
You're strong, Yufa.
My true power.
Yeah.
So you're saying that the path which led me here, all my experiences, it was all a trial?
In a way.
There's a favor I might request of you.
What's up?
For my entire life, I have seen myself as an offering. I thought of nothing except that duty. That's why panic took root in me. But at the same time, if my past had been any different, would I have had the strength to defeat that monster?
Hmm.
This trial has shown me I am more than an offering. While it revealed my weakness, so too did it reveal my triumph.
Yeah.
Now, my only desire is to seek a deeper faith in myself, so that I can go wherever I have decided to go.
Good.
But while the outside world is still frightening, I'd like you by my side. I know I have room to grow as far as believing in myself, but my belief in you is already as the tallest oak.
Well, thank you. I'll do what I can.
If that's how I can help, I'll gladly stay by your side.
How happy you make me.
Hmm.
Finally, I understand. This power which burns within me. That is the proof of victory I truly needed. Only I can know what I might bring to bear. That must be what my brother wanted me to learn. I've made my decision. I will fight for the good of everyone and everything. For all the world.
Good.
What's this? A handshake?
Yeah. But
Wait, I see you're offering me the type of handshake practiced by those in the outside world.
what did I just do in your culture? What? Okay. They sense Yufa's trust in me as well as her determination.
The Oracle Priestess, Yufa. Within her dwells the virtue of the Summoner. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
The power of the summoner. The virtue.
My heart is
Can now stay a summoner. Very nice. It says the heroic embodiment of the summoner from Yufa. Yeah.
But,
Do you not like handshakes?
Apologies. Does shaking hands make you nervous?
Sorry.
oh, no, not at all. It is not so much to ask. It's just that, for the Mistari, handshakes mean two different things. One meaning is simply trust, which you offer now.
Yes.
And the other meaning is... well,
Well? What?
it matters not. That is, please don't let it worry you.
Well, tell me. Damn it.
My sincerest
Whatever.
appreciation.
Increases wisdom.
Now then, I thank you greatly, and may I suggest we turn toward home?
Let's return to the
Very
entrance.
well. Let's return to the entrance.
All right, I'm done with this. I'm done with this. Yeah, I can do this safe. I'm done with this place. Let's get out of here.
Hey,
Let's return to town. Let's have dinner. Rain. Back to the island.
Grateful.
I already said previously, but I would once again like to reiterate my gratitude for aiding me with my task today. These Mastari trials are quite interesting. I suppose it's not rare to master transition to adulthood by facing down a scary foe, but this is on a whole other level. There are so many skeletons about. I suppose that many fell out there without ever completing their trial. Rather harsh for a rite of passage.
Perhaps the island's harsh environment inspired the ritual. They needed warriors hardy enough to withstand the worst of these lands and made a trial to match.
Well, it's a good thing we were able to convince the Magnus brothers to stay on the island until our fake lance is ready.
Most helpful.
We cannot idly while away the time, yet more battles await us, so we should ensure that our archetypes are up to the task. I'm about ready to conk out.
Sleepy time.
Time marches on.
IRL sleepy time too.
King draws nearer.
Pardon! 3 life-saving medicines.
Well then,
So I must put my life on the line.
We're gonna be hanging out with Hulkenberg, but first, whoops, wrong button. I want to go to the shop.
let's go.
The weapon shop, specifically.
Hey,
Off we go.
Because we've got first off, I've got a lot of that. And I've got all this armor, which all sucks. Yes. I've also got a lot of weapons. I got like 5 great swords, which I don't need.
Now then,
I have 13 serpent great swords. I don't think I need 13. I'll keep like 8 though. On the off chance I want to do. You know what? No. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. I could buy this. Normal set. No, it's not that worth it though. Not that worth. What about the weapon shop? Nah, not really. I can live without. Alright. If we hang out with Hulkenberg, we're also going to be able to get access to her next 2 classes, which I'm very curious to see. Let's go. Hulkenberg. I'm going to make sure we save. Vulcan. We have the spear as a sole means of dispatching Louise. 'Tis a precious tool indeed. Now is the time for prudence. We strengthen our arm before the rest. I've been thinking of my once compatriot, Radanth. I still want to believe in him. I can't but hope that in the heart of his ambition still lies a knight's conviction. I believe I know the way I might see the truth. For fair and honest duel. I doubt he'd fight fair, though. I feel like I can see through Radanth's plot with my overflowing wisdom. You gotta know.
Perhaps.
You think I'm capable of such dishonor? But surely... No, you're right. I shouldn't discount it. Perhaps he will resort to underhanded means.
No.
So as I simply didn't want to consider it. It's a hard prospect to face, that he would change so drastically. But indeed it is as you say. I have a higher cause to fight for. I cannot afford to risk my life on a more petty pursuit. You know, I've actually just been asked a favor by an old acquaintance. I should reach out to him.
Say.
I should like to go to him now, if my witness has no objections. I don't mind.
I thank you.
Heartening indeed. Let's hurry to the gallows in Grand Trad. I've heard word that Radanth is preparing for another execution. Before I arrive, I must meet with a certain organization. You go on. Let's meet at the gallows.
Okay. I hear the animated voices of those gathered at the gallows.
Listen!
Good citizens, once again it appears some traitors have wormed their way into our midst.
Heed my word.
But fear not, in the name of the Honorable Order of Knights, we shall render judgment upon these eight pawns of evil who would disturb our peace.
Wait.
Radanth, halt!
Whoops.
What now? Have you come to aid in this execution?
We're here to stop you.
No.
We've come to stop you.
Yes.
Indeed, you stand as the guiltiest man here. Never hide your sins behind the knighthood's honor again. By my hand, you will stain it no further.
Well, isn't this a sight? That affecting vagrant would bluster so at the Knight Commander himself.
No.
Nay, we too were once royal knights both, birds of a feather. And so, Rodanth, I challenge you to a duel.
As a knight.
And should I win, I will halt this capricious execution. I stake my very life upon it.
A duel, huh? You would gamble your life for this. You would be no match for me besides.
Then do you mean to run from my challenge, O Commander of the Honorable Order?
Death to traitors!
Glory to the Knight Commander!
Do you see sense?
The people will have your answer. The duel is a sacred battle. As a knight, will you disregard it?
Very well. Consider your foolish offer accepted. If you wish so badly to be reminded of the gulf between us, then I shall oblige you.
Will is my witness. Where's yours?
Oi!
Act 'em. Sir, you'll be my witness. Just I need not explain.
Well then.
We go to more discreet grounds. This will be a fierce battle indeed, and I do not wish to set the people ill at ease. I shall meet you before the great gate.
Let's move.
Will, to me.
Come to the great gate outside the capital as instructed.
Here.
You chose a place far indeed from any audience. Had you more confidence, you could have settled this for all to see.
You're not allowed to die here. No dying out there, Hulkenberg.
Now then.
Witnesses present and ready. Now then, let's fight with all our honor and fairness. Draw your sword, Rodanth.
That'll be quite unnecessary. Nakatam. You idiot!
I can't move.
Absurd.
Ooh, you and your whelp have made quite the names for yourselves. You think I'd do the deed right there with the whole town watching? Now someone here was kind enough to bring a specialist igniter once outlawed. I thought killing you might take some more extra measures. Hurts, doesn't it? Like 100 blades in one, slicing through every part of you. Ender pain, not dumb. Face me instead,
You.
coward!
Told you well, do not interfere.
You cur.
Wait, Ado against despair. I would endure this pain 1,000-fold.
What? How?
I want to believe you would accept my challenge in earnest, but now, more than anything, I see you as a fool to have faith in you.
Her strike brought him to his knees.
Rodanth.
Your skills have dulled, Rodanth. And then asked him, Phyllis, as he appears to have absconded. Victory is ours then. As wagered, your farce of an execution shall be stayed.
Can this be? An heiress of nepotism, propped up by nothing more than her lineage, has no right to take what I've earned by ability alone.
Stop.
I took nothing from you. It was you alone who soiled and abandoned your knightly path.
Speak no
Stay your
more.
tongue. I'm nothing like you. You threw your title away, but I have a duty to maintain absolute order in this city while the throne remains unoccupied.
Heed my word.
You think it is easy to keep the citizens in line? Do you think it's a simple matter? Our snares must succeed for us to eliminate resistance.
No.
A knight follows an oath of allegiance, not power alone. It is not a convenience of a title, nor a means to bury one's own fears of inferiority. I'd hoped you and I might have one last fair duel as peers. The time for sentiment has passed. A path diverged long ago.
Hail.
Enough of this. Take away this fiend who mistook it and abused the crown's power for his own.
All right.
About time we got to step in.
Oh, huh?
Take him away. Aye, sir.
My
Never thought you'd settle this in a duel. Not really a bloke to look to fight fair, is he?
What will happen to him? What will you do with him?
Rodon's been relieved of his duties as Knight Commander. As such, we're taking him in custody. What, Lady Oldbird not tell you? We're Knights of the Shadow Guard.
Oh, the Shadow Guard.
this time.
Anyhow, he really helped us out. We've been waiting for a chance to catch Rodon's red-handed overstepping his bounds.
I did mention, yes. I had to call upon a certain organization before we set forth. I'd been asked to help expose Rodon's wrongdoings. Having departed the knighthood, I was also free to have certain limits imposed by the title.
Still, you seem pretty reluctant, Lady Olkenberg. Kept saying you convinced Rodon to step down of his own volition.
I
want to believe that within him a knightly pride yet survived. And now, it's an outcome most unfortunate. You brought him to justice,
No.
but you're able to stop him.
True.
You're right, and I'd not have won without you. So thank you for seeing this through.
Yes.
We've all investigated his home, and it had all the evidence we need. Seems he was executing certain people who'd gone on the wrong side of the nobles. And those 8 that were to be hanged today, they were acquitted of all wrongdoing. It's not the Shadow God's true purpose, to be sure, but hard to overlook something like this. We thank you for your efforts in resolving the matter, Dame Knight.
You trust me as a knight to a fellow knight. I cannot say if I've lived up to such a title.
Of course you have.
Yeah.
I think you certainly have.
As always, you helped to dispel my doubts.
I thank you.
Thank you. Since I parted ways with Rodant, I thought I was no longer worthy of the company of friends. The more I floundered on my own, the more distant any escape seemed, and I lost sight of the path ahead.
My thanks.
But now I've overcome the woman I once was. Thanks to you, Will.
Feel Hulkenberg's deep determination and trust in me. And with this, 2 classes should become open.
The steadfast vassal, Hulkenberg, keeper and inheritor of the knight's virtues.
Now.
Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within me.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
Rank 7.
Yes.
The Paladin and the Dark Knight. Heck yeah. 2 classes. The Paladin in Academia and the Dark Knight in Academia.
Now then.
Let's return to the team. I'm tired indeed. We have done all we can here. The only thing left to do is wait. The pursuits of the Shadow God are classified, of course. I'm sorry to ask, but could you keep from mentioning these matters to our friends?
Of course. I'm almost in the top 10. I hear a voice. Don't tell me he's forgotten. Well, let's take a look at those new classes, because we can already get one of them probably on. The Paladin possesses skills to auto-counter physical attacks as well as healing skills, making a versatile party shield. Oh my god, look how beautiful that is! Holy Knight Proclamation, guards drawing enemy attention and taking attacks for allies for 1 turn. Ooh, Knight's Defense, increases caster defense by 3 ranks for 3 turns. Protect Guard, raises a barrier that nullifies 1 slash pierce strike attack for 1 ally. Counter, Emergency Aid, weak HP recovery for all allies. Phase. Holy Knight's Works, recovers a medium amount of HP and removes debuff effects, and Revitalize, recovers significant MP every turn. Holy crap! And then the Dark Knight. While focusing on offense, it can defend in unique ways by counterattacking magic and counteracting ailments. Oh my god! These both look sick! I can't! The Paladin looks majestic, and the Dark Knight looks raw. Heavy Rush, medium physical pierce damage to 1 enemy, magic counter, Mad Rush, heavy physical pierce damage to 1 enemy. Flawless automatically increases wielder's attack, defense, hit, and evasion at the start battle, so immediate heat riser. Pierce boost increases pierce by 20%. Instant recovery ensures stats elements are automatically cured in 1 turn in Thunder Strike Thrust. Electric damage, medium physical electric damage, and lowering defense. I like the Paladin more, honestly. I don't think that it's bad, the Dark Knight. I just think I like the Paladin more for the setup that I usually stick Hulkenberg with, which is usually I use her as kind of like a shield healer in a way, which I think suits Hulkenberg. So Paladin it is.
Fascinating. This right
Yes.
All right.
Raise your shield. Grow. O worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength exalted, if thou art prepared to remain principled and pursue the path of the Protector, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the Knight.
I see.
Incredible. So this is the power of the Paladin's soul. As a hallowed knight at my pinnacle, I shall protect all with my life. Let this new mission find purpose within me. It coincides well with protecting His Highness.
The Paladin. Yes. Let's see, what do I want to give you? What are you weak to? Lightning. Just lightning. Well, I don't have any kind of that, but what I do have is... Medica. I have Hameon. And I have... I could do Ironclad Bond. I could do Healer's Insight. That wouldn't be the worst decision, I don't think. I don't know. Flame Vanguard. I'll do Ironclad Bod. Why not? While I'm at it, I want to see what everyone looks like with the, not that. That one. Oh, you need Seeker and Faker to even start using Summoner. That's interesting. Okay, so we can't even start this for anybody, really. Oh, it looks so good with other people's colors, though. Holy crap. Oh. I will never get tired of looking at all these archetypes, I feel. They are all just so beautiful. But yeah, it's quite costly to actually get the, It's quite costly. To get the best. To get the Summoner, sorry. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm probably still going to be playing this game after beating it. Like, I'm probably there's going to be New Game Plus, surely. I mean, it's an Atlas game. Surely there's going to be New Game Plus. And I want to see... I want to try one day to have everybody maxed out on everything. I don't care if that means I even have to set the storyteller mode to, like, jack up experience gains. If it gets me to my goal, it gets me to my goal. But, of course, I'm not going to do that until after beating the game. I'm not going to switch it to storyteller mode all of a sudden. No. I just think it'd be fun to do once I'm actually done beating the game on my first playthrough. Anyways, regardless of that, I remember now what I'm trying to do. Alonso!
I've made my decision. This is my only choice.
Alonso. You alright, buddy? Are you not in the midst of a tournament right now? Well, nothing about you surprises me anymore, no matter how bizarre. I've been waiting for you. Listen carefully. I'm putting a major new plan into motion. What's up? Great. Come with me.
Understand?
I've discovered something interesting. The landowner controls all the trade in the settlements around my village, so his valet often comes to town.
Apparently.
However, I heard the landowner himself will be present for the next inspection, and that's when I plan to nab him. How?
What?
Nab him. How? Trust me, he'll behave himself.
Wow.
But it would be near impossible to catch him if they come via a busy open street. I'll force him down the forest path where there will be no witnesses. I've spread rumors about humans appearing on village roads for that express purpose. The men guarding him won't be an issue either. I'll lie in wait along the forest path and call out to him.
And then...
And I'd like for you to accompany me there as well. Of course.
Yeah.
Sounds like you'll need me.
Thank you.
I didn't expect you to agree so quickly. Thank you. We will change things. This world of greedy pigs gorging themselves on riches will come to an end. How so?
Seriously?
What's your plan exactly? A long time ago, my mother brought home a weak sapling she'd found. The tree was practically dying, but it still bore small fruit, and with it, seeds. My mother planted them and gave away the new saplings to our neighbors. Before long, there was an orchard in one corner of our village. The mere sight of it was breathtaking. My mother refused any credit. She said the tree itself wanted to grow, wanted to bear fruit. That's when I realized, perhaps we all have something we'd like to see come to fruition. Within all of us, there's a seed of virtue wanting to blossom.
It's fine.
That's what I'm betting on. So, make sure you go out there and change the world, Will. What are you planning? And if I'm right about you, you'll find out soon enough. I can sense Alonso's resolve behind his grin and his high expectations of me. Sion's merit. 3 slots for the faker.
Understand?
I can use my network to arrange which afternoon the inspection occurs. Let me know soon. I'll be waiting. Alright.
Time marches on. And
Tick
the
tock,
age
tick
of a
tock,
new
tick
king
tock.
draws nearer.
Speaking of which,
Since we got some time before the fake lance is ready, I let Basilio and Fidelia know that we're going to settle in here for a little bit.
I can't imagine they respond to that with a chummy little nod and smile.
Hardly, so I made something up about how the tide was too unstable to sail on. I mean, what's one more little lie on top of the heap? They bought it, I think.
most help.
Is that so? Well, that works out in our favor. Now we must simply carry on as we normally do, doing all of our usual activities so as to not arouse their suspicions.
Well then.
Don't have the courage to do this alone. What we are going to do is now fix up something that we should have done a while ago. There's a party member that we can get,
All right.
or rather a follower we can get that we haven't yet fully obtained. Let's fix on that, though, shall we? Set a course. 4. Not there.
And there to something bad.
Not there.
A tasteful choice.
It appears to
Here.
be a labyrinth.
Here. You promised Juna to defeat the bird monster here to preserve their sacred funeral rites.
We could fulfill our
The residents here are having trouble with the bird monster, Juna. Bird monster. Juna, you wish to rectify that situation, correct? It's not right that a monster is preventing them from mourning their deceased. Can I enlist your help?
Of course. We shall eradicate the fiend, and the departed shall find their repose.
Let's go then, love.
You have my gratitude, everyone.
It's your call.
We should get there by midday. Can we make it back by tonight?
But of course, so long as you don't dilly-dally, that is.
Great. Let's move out.
What to pick?
First stop. Let's get ingredients from here.
What's this?
Mellow milk and fragrant spice. Is there anything new I can craft? Or dish I can make? I can make amber stew, or finisher noodles, or invincible noodles. Let's make invincible noodles, why not? Invincible!
Isn't that a dish from High Space Home Village? I'll go get him.
I originate from a town that specializes in the production of grain. Consequently, I'm quite confident in its use in all culinary matters. I'm rather adept at making dough from flour as well. I shall let you in on a secret. A good chef always listens to their dough. The dough is ever evolving due to the temperature and the humidity of the room. Thus, one must make fine adjustments to the amount of water based on present conditions.
Aye, aye, sir. I thought Heismay's lead him again, kneading the flour into dough.
Look! Once the dough has been properly formed, we must put our whole weight into flattening it out completely. This technique ensures the best texture. I trust you lead us into the fray, but in this task I fear that there is none I trust beyond myself.
Thank you, Heismay.
Too much heat will impede the development of its texture. For now, we must enlist our eyes and noses as scouts, tasked with alerting us to the proper time to strike.
They're cooked perfectly. The smell alone is mouth-watering.
Invincible noodles, the taste of my hometown. The aroma invites nostalgia and hunger in equal measure. Yeah!
I love Izme. He's just so cool. Oh, hey, you two. There's the altar. Cool archer? Altar. I can't speak. Is what no. We need to read Bygone Days. More tolerance. Let's read it. Spent some time reading.
All right.
4 points.
The Orb-wise path. An old Mystari cast time past.
Very nice. All right. Only thing the guide really mentions is that there are 2 gold beals here. If I see them, I'll grab them. If I don't, no.
So this is it? The cave that Virgo Island's inhabitants use for their funeral rites.
Right.
Indeed it is. It's a lot to ask, but will you all help clear this monster out? I really do want to help the Mystari.
As I understand it, the monstrous bird is preventing their ceremonies. Indeed, thou shalt not sound.
Be that as it may.
Still, offering your dead to snakes. I try to keep an open mind, but the Mystari stand alone on this one.
Eugene funerals differ from Sanctus ones as well, and from what I hear, so do Parapist rites. No 2 cultures are alike.
I'm going.
Yes, right now there's some stupid bird threatening theirs, and I say we send it flying.
Agreed.
I don't want to take Juna and Yufa out of the party until I get, like, until I can really confirm the... You know, there's the skill that... Like, let's go Stroll, for example. It's called Battle Hypnosis. Well, in reserve, Stroll will gain experience at a normal rate. Obviously, the Yufa and Juna also gotta get it, so... I'm sure that's here somewhere. Yeah, Battle Hypnosis. Also, what is the other things you get? Pagan Teachings reduces the chance of party being inflicted with anxiety. I like that. Summoner, Archetype, Elite, Devil Summoner. Fur reduces the chance of being afflicted with anxiety in Grand Fantasy. Yeah, everybody's got all party members have Grand Fantasy. Sorry. But yeah, I don't want to use, I don't want to take them out of the party until I can guarantee that they're going to be able to get the same amount of experience as everybody else. This will kind of limit my playstyle, but at the same time, I think it's kind of fair because we just got both of them. And I feel like we've got to soon get the last team member, surely. Who again, I'm still convinced it's Basilio.
Let's go.
I'm gonna feel real stupid if I go all this talk of saying it's Basilio and it's not Basilio. But again, I'm convinced because we have a member of all the tribes in our team. Neurus even Neurus helps take care of the Ishkia member. The only other person that's like not in our the only other kind of tribe that we don't have in our team is a Parapus. We don't have a Parapus member in our team. Which I think would easily be solved by the guy who has a giant great axe and with the final class that is apparently in the academia being a berserker. What I'm getting at is I'm going to be immensely surprised if it's not him. What makes me curious though is, assuming I'm right, what would actually cause Basilio to defect from Luis and join us? In fact, that would also imply that... Oh dear. It just now occurs to me what that probably implies, and I'm very worried about what's coming up ahead. Please don't kill Fidelio, because I'm starting to get the feeling that that actually is a real possibility. I also should be looking for any passageways. I'm gonna run around here one more time.
It's all clear.
They could kill Fidelio.
Wait.
I think that's...
Maybe we should try moving things.
There's a switch on your
I
end.
hope we can move something
I think there's a
here.
very real chance they could kill Fidelio. Because now... Oh god, now... Maybe I'm not sure I want him on the team anymore, because... As much as the guy's a jerk, I don't want Fidelio to die. He evidently cares about his brother.
We found
How
something.
exciting.
Again, I don't... Fidelio's an asshole, but I don't want him to die because of that. Well, now...
Pretty weak.
I mean, we'll figure it out soon enough, surely. Ow.
Amazing. Great.
Open up.
Amazing.
Your hero's jeweled root.
Our risk pays off.
Sapphire. I might want to actually consider putting on the thief class here. Actually, don't I have thief maxed out on the hero?
What now?
No, I don't. But I will put him on because getting extra items is handy. If I end up getting into a fight, well, that's just a skill issue on my part.
Everything's pretty standard.
Let's try and prevent the skill issue. That sword is poking into my screen.
Yep, we're safe here.
But I think it'll just be really nice to run around with the thief class on, or anybody of the thief lineage, because getting free items could be very, very broken potentially.
That's not half bad.
It might even be more broken than, say, the merchant, which gives you a crap ton of money, because this gives you a crap ton of items.
Power grows stronger still.
If there's anything that's more powerful than money,
Everything's pretty
which can
standard.
get you every other item, it's just getting the items directly.
Yep, we're safe here.
Hello there!
Got this.
Plus, I'm noticing that you can get a lot of those mask pieces, which are needed for making the other masks that the masked dancer can use. How many times did I say mask in that one sentence? Anyways. There shouldn't even be any... I don't think I need to worry about also grabbing... Ooh, wait a minute. Can I go back? Yes, I can. I'm gonna go back. I shouldn't have to worry about... Because Gallica didn't say there was any relic, there shouldn't be any relic then. Hopefully that's true to a T.
They saw us. On your toes, everyone.
If you see a use for it, I say take it with you.
Oh, right. We hit it where it hurts.
What's this way? There's a gold
Useful, I
beetle.
say grab it. Oh no, we're respawning.
I think the other things that the gold beetles can give is like armor and a sword. I'm not sure. There was a third thing I'm pretty sure at the very least, but again, I don't think it was anything that important.
Nice. How exciting.
Miraculous medicine.
I think there's treasure nearby.
I already picked it.
Come say hello, treasure.
Ah, we can go through here now. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna need to farm for this area though. This area seems pretty weak, all things considered.
There's something we can use nearby.
It might also be because of the fact I'm level 50, but hey.
There's probably something movable.
What's this way?
We're not alone.
Hi there.
How's that?
Star White Mask.
Just a bunch of weak ones.
Yeah, these guys are all levels 36, so I'm approximately 10 levels higher.
Count on you.
They all seem pretty easy. You got this.
But I feel like there's probably going to be a lot of heavy story moving forward once we get to the next part of the tournament. Where we give Luis the... There's no way Luis is not going to notice the fake scepter. Even if he's never seen it, surely he'd notice.
Everyone?
Marvelous. Such an elegant fighter.
How's that? I bet we'll find a use.
Hi there.
Well, I hope we've seen the last of them.
How's that? I imagine that would be of use.
Okay, that's where the boss is, but I want to get the treasure here first. So excuse me, but we're going to explore for a bit more. Explore for morph. Explore for some morph. Sorry.
If you see a
Mossy
use for it, I
treads.
say-
There's something I missed all the way back here. And there's something I missed all the way back at the very beginning. I just want to be able to instantly leave as soon as we're done here. And once we complete this side quest, we'll get access to the masked dancer proper, which will then leave just one archetype style left. Well, two, because there is still there's still the one archetype that's locked, but doesn't seem to have any kind of connection to any whatchamacallit. Shoot, why do words fail me? Any bond. It doesn't have any connection to any bond. I'm gonna be real with you. Anytime I'm trying to like discuss something in this game, my mind, first thing it refers to most things as is in their persona terms. I keep calling bonds confidants. I keep calling events social links. I can't stop, okay?
Oh, they saw us.
My mind just auto defaults to saying the persona variants because I'm so used to saying the persona variant. Anyways, here's where I wanted to go, where I should have gone, or whatever.
Pursue us no longer. We are safe.
Hi there. There's a bug. Stuck.
I don't see anything we can't handle easily. Just a bunch of weak ones. We should be fine.
I don't understand how you're supposed to get those ones back there.
I think maybe we should try moving things.
Hey, sir. Alright, I think we can just head on over to the end now. I don't think the chests are going to be that important, surely. At least I certainly hope they're not that important, because if they are, well, we're just gonna have to miss out on it. But I'm sure if it were anything of note that would include that would affect some sort of major event, then I'm sure the guide I have would have mentioned it. But it doesn't. It just says if you want to grab the chest, you can.
It's all clear.
Aha! Well, changed my mind. We are actually going to be able to collect it proper. It seems. Yeah. You. Get over here.
Well done, Captain. To battle.
Let's go.
I'll use what I must.
Behold this power!
Oh, souls of kings, give me strength.
I got very confused. The screen just went blank for me for a second. I was so confused. What happened?
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone!
How many hero leaves of light do I have? 41. Okay. Maybe I should use them on Hulkenberg. Yeah, we'll use them a couple on Hulkenberg. We'll get you a couple of your moves. I just want to make sure that she doesn't, that we don't get an excess amount that we just start wasting some because we have 99 in our thing. So we'll take her to level 10. You know what? We'll take her to the next skill that she gets. There we go. Emergency aid. The only other thing I could do is maybe give a bit of the same treatment to Stroll.
Right. I could get
Regenerate 3. At the very least, they'll definitely be able to do something. Worst comes to worst. They'll be great backup members if something happens. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know why I said that in the most roundabout way possible. Ooh. Bloodthirsty Vesture. Restores HP upon defeating enemy during a squad battle. I do wonder if this game has its own variant of Victory Cry. If you don't know, Victory Cry is generally a skill that's from the Persona series, which makes it so that anytime you win a battle, you get all of your HP and MP fully restored. It's a broken skill, yes, but that's the point, because you can only generally get it at the very end of the game. Or sometimes it's even locked behind, whatchamacallit, sometimes it's even just locked behind, shoot, what's the word I'm looking for? Post-game. That's what I'm trying to say. Post-game. So yes, the point of it is to be broken. But I wonder if this game has its own variant of that. Some way of having victory cry. Alright.
Yep.
We can also go ahead and put my character back to the Seeker, Magic Seeker specifically. And let me go ahead.
You can trust in me.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
Nice! Sounds like a lovely time.
You can trust in me.
Alright, there we go.
Place.
Whoa, hold your horses. I don't know why I didn't think of this, but what kind of enemy are we dealing with here? You can kill anyone without boosted defense instantly. You must have countermeasures for repel physical. Oh, is weak to fire. Repel physical. In which case, give me Patra replaced for Tetra Break. And then you say we need to have ways of giving everybody defense? Well, if you're going to be that adamant on it, I suppose I can give Juna Marakukaja. Yeah. I feel like I made enough changes to warrant another save.
Yep.
All right.
This place.
Now let's go on. Let's see what we're dealing with. Here we go.
So,
That must be the monster we're looking for. What chance do the snakes have? This foul beast is disturbing the natural order. What we do so that the dead may rest peacefully. It cannot be permitted to remain. That's right. Here we go, everyone.
Here we go.
Go.
You really don't gotta do this all the time.
you think you own this place, huh? You're not raiding this tomb on our watch.
It's weak to fire too.
Brace yourselves.
Mudodyne, sorry. We're gonna instantly reset.
Don't rush this. Darkness won't work on them.
Don't underestimate me.
Let's heat this place up.
Burn for me.
I shall do my
Don't let
best.
up now, Juna.
I can do this.
Summon Gargoyle.
I missed.
You're kidding me.
Focus. Don't rush this. Darkness won't work on them.
Juna.
That helped.
Thunderstrike thrust. I don't need to worry about insta-kills. I'm so used to Mudo and Hama dealing insta-kill damage, so it's weird not having to ever worry about that.
I'll show you. Raging fire.
Burn for me.
Everyone is can't take my fullest power.
It is your turn. You play your weakness.
You can also have a stat up.
Be neither timid. Assassin.
Be neither timid.
After it.
Formidable indeed.
Petrikarn. Mudodyne. You're not all that strong, I'm gonna be real with you.
I call upon a royal soul.
I don't even need Tetra Break. I feel like I over-prepared. Oh well, better to be over-prepared than under.
Okay. Not bad at all.
Not bad at all indeed. I have 4 points, which should have all been spent in luck.
Great work, Captain. The Islanders will be happy to hear the news.
Yippee!
Let's hurry and let them know. Thank you.
Save the morning snakes.
All right.
But first, might I ask you a random question? What does strength truly mean to you?
Bit of a weird question, but if you want, of these 3 options, I would say to fight on no matter what.
Strength is having the willpower to fight, I suppose.
Huh. That's an interesting stance. Well, then you pass. I hereby appoint you to the position of my personal escort.
Well, it sounds like I did good.
You do know that I have an adoring public all over the continent, yes? I get absolutely swarmed when I go out alone. How honored you must feel. Oh, but I kid. I'm just glad to have you aboard. After all, we're both putting our lives on the line to achieve the same goal, are we not?
Yeah.
So let me put it to you again. If there's something I want to save, are you still willing to risk your life for it?
For a friend? Yeah.
I do appreciate you fighting alongside me, and I was deadly serious about the escort thing. So, let's give it our best.
Shall we? It sounds like Juna's starting to trust me. Ugh.
The ephemeral songstress, Juna. Within her dwells the virtue of the masked dancer. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
The virtue of the masked dancer.
I feel like I
Now
can
study the
rely
masked
on you.
dancer. Finally, we can see what this class looks like on everybody else. I want to see how the colors change.
Oh, that reminds me. I did promise to teach you a songstress's secrets.
Sure. What does that
Though
mean?
I hardly think they're all that impressive. All
Okay.
I do is show everyone the me I want to be. It's the audience who sees that and feels what they do about it that makes me a songstress. It sounds cryptic, I know, but watch close and you'll see what I mean. Right, my good man?
Yeah, sure. It seems Juna will be dragging me along for the ride.
So, for your first duty as my new escort, shall we head back?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Yeah, let's go back to the entrance.
I doubt I could get any experience from farming this area, but I'm gonna save here just in case. Alrighty then. Shall we return to town? Yeah, we shall. Return! And now we get back to the swing of hanging out with people.
Thank you.
Thank you all for giving me a hand at the All Boys path. The people of the island were ecstatic to learn that their snakes or eggs can return to their rightful place. If that bird beast found them so palatable, then perhaps these snakes possess a flavor that is worth seeking out. Stop eating things. They're funeral snakes. Remember, you can't go around imagining how you play every living thing you come across. Good thing we were able to convince the Magnus, yeah. Stop trying to eat everything, I swear to God. I made it a joke before, but at this point I'm dead serious that she'll consider cannibalism.
The age of a new king draws nearer.
It tastes fine. That's a human. Or not a human. Well, a person.
Well then.
All right. Let me make sure we save here. We're gonna have a couple days where we're just hanging out with characters now. So, starting off, Yufa!
Don't worry, the tides will change. We'll arrive in Altaberry all the same. If you have a moment, would you care to saunter around Briarhaven with me? It's a sea I've always wanted to see with my own eyes.
Of course.
I'm very
Really?
happy.
That would make me so happy. So this is Briarhaven. There's so many foods here with which I've never seen on the island. This bone and meat. It's used as a ritual offering, yes? Has the heart been left out to dry somewhere?
Miss, I must ask you refrain making such unsavory quibbles about our products.
Pardon me.
I apologize. I didn't intend for that to...
The last thing he needs for my customers thinking about his rituals and organs. This is exactly why nobody cares for you, Miss Starry.
Asshole.
But now I'm regretful. I was rude to the shopkeeper, even if it was just because of my excitement at seeing such exciting wares.
Don't worry about it.
Hey.
You shouldn't worry too much about it.
Is it true?
I've heard there are all sorts of different people in the city, and that makes it dangerous. But being pagan, I suppose I'm the most different. A frightening prospect. But there's so many kind people too. At the other place we visited, someone even offered me a special deal on a pail which pulls good fortune.
That was a scam. That person probably saw you were a traveler and tried to take advantage.
What is it?
What? But maybe it wasn't a pail, but a flower vase.
Bruh.
Everything in this town's so different from my own. It's a bit overwhelming, but also such a thrill. The clothes, the food, even the plants are completely foreign to me. And though we're not far from the island, there's this exotic smell in the air. Ah, you smell that? What is it? There's a tinge of sweetness. Makes me nostalgic.
I don't know anything about the smell.
It's so rich. There's a complexity to it. It kind of tickles the nose. Shall we try to follow it to its source?
Sure. I don't know what you're talking about, though. Huh?
This is the place.
Here we are. It's not very strong, but there's a complex smell. This is a Sanctus church, isn't it? Maybe they use perfume in some sort of ceremony. Are you here to pray? Oh, sorry, but no.
No.
Do you have some business here at the church?
We were curious about the smell.
Actually,
We were curious about the smell.
I see.
Ah, I see that young lady must be here as Mistari.
Actually,
Pleased to meet you. My name is Yufa. This is Will. Is it alright for me to make introductions?
Oh.
Are you perhaps the one I've heard about? The one who's been staring at Baracus? Ah, never mind. I shan't pry. I'm Hyperic. If you had interest in Sanctism, I would love to talk to you further with you. But I'm afraid I haven't time to do so today. I was just about to score Ovi here, this child on her way home.
I was just praying with Mr. Hyperic and visiting Mom in the sick room.
truly.
In the sick room?
Truthfully.
Her mother is very ill. She's currently being cared for at this church. I apologize for leaving so soon after you've traveled so far. I hope you will visit again. Whenever you wish, I'll be waiting.
I'll see you again soon.
Oh, sure. Until next time.
See you later.
Bye-bye, you from Will. See you later. Closer, eh? I wasn't intending to visit a church, but I'm glad I got to speak with a follower of Sanctism. I wouldn't mind learning more about Sanctus in general. I'm curious about the differences between them and us. The Masari, I mean.
Well, now,
Would you mind maybe visiting this place again with me? I prefer not to go inside alone.
Of course I will.
thank you greatly.
Thank you so much. But I'm warning you, I'm going to chant your name while I sleep so that you don't forget this promise.
Oh dear.
I'm glad I invited you out. The outside world isn't as harsh towards pagans as I thought it would be.
I can sense gratitude and a hint of relief on Yufa's smiling face.
It's strange.
Summoner enlightenment and pagan teachings lowers the chances of anxiety.
But then,
I wish I could just have a bond with somebody and lower my anxiety.
There's something a little off about this church. I must just be imagining things. Oh, I'm sorry. It's gone quite late. We should start heading back.
Bit worrisome about what it means, but not much for it. Back to Virga Island Tower.
I need to tell him.
Brigitta! We're gonna save the game here. We're actually getting really close to maxing you out. 2 more hangouts and we'll have maxed you out, but...
Just you.
So it's you. You seem unscathed.
My apologies.
I'm sorry about last time. You weren't supposed to see me like that. Thanks to you, I finally made up my mind. There's something I think you deserve to know. But telling you would mean drawing you into an all-out war. A campaign against Sanctism itself.
I'm with you no matter what, Brigitte. I showed Brigitte I could match her resolve.
You.
I find myself still at a crossroads, yet look at you.
My feelings got through.
Fine then.
You've helped me see what needs to be done. Will you accompany me?
Of course.
Thank you.
Thank you. Follow me then.
So,
Here.
We use this facility for our own research. Specifically, we're trying to develop non-violent uses for igniters, make them something more than weapons. That should be decent enough revenge against the church. If I only expand my current trade, it'd only make their pockets fatter. So I thought I'd find a different approach.
Won't that make them mad?
About that.
Won't that anger the church?
Oh, naturally. So they'd send some killers after me. Who the hell cares? They knew that magic igniters would widen the gap. The strong would become stronger, and the weak weaker. That's why I made igniters my occupation. I hated weakness. Most of all, I hated who I used to be. For my weakness, ignorance, and utter powerlessness. But behind it all, I did wish for a different future. A world without poverty, despair, or violence. Civilization does not flow backwards. People are not so clever that they would abandon their convenience. It's impossible to be without igniters.
As it is.
But if we're stuck with them, we can still make them safer and more practical. We've actually been working on a prototype for a while now.
Say.
Remember the early days? I asked you to slay the Guptaros. The route it had been stalking was our transport corridor for these prototypes.
I'm glad I took this job then.
My thanks.
We'd have never made such strides with development if you hadn't been helping. Honestly though, even I'm surprised it's come this far. Goes against the church's cultural and mercantile monopoly, of course. They'll send their shadows after me, and they'll leave me a few new scars if I survive at all. The only one way I can think of to stop that. You'll have to take the throne, and support our peacetime igniters over the lethal ones. Help them spread across the land. I've been thinking about your dream. This kind of world in your little novel. I hear about people who live with mutual goodwill, respect, and equality. I can't but wish I lived in that world. I want to take that first step. I want to hope, no matter what it costs me, my position, my fortune, or my life.
That's true determination.
In the end, it's not so hard once you come to a decision.
I believe in
Take
you.
the throne, Will. For me and for a new world.
Of course. I can sense Brigitte's hope to change the world and her deep trust in me. Rank 7.
You give me hope.
Igniter Connoisseurs. Further widens the variety of items sold at Lycan Magic Association by adding rare items. And Supply Crate. Occasionally, as one day ends and another begins, Brigitte will send a crate with funds. Nice.
And then...
This facility has another purpose, you know. Igniters being one-sidedly destructive as they are, plenty of people have lost their homes to this violence. Same as the villagers that church raised. So I hire them here and support them in the ways I can. It's the least I can do. To atone.
You're a good person. I feel like I got more support from merchants all over the country. We are top 10!
Time marches on, and the
We are
age
in the
of a new
top
king
10
draws near.
candidates. There's literally in a war chest.
Try not to die.
It's no great sum, but I hope it helps. Do try not to die.
Yo, 15,000 just free? Nice.
Hey.
I hear that monsters have made themselves quite comfortable in a cave near the royal capital. It used to be a bandits hideout, but then those beasts moved in. Clever lot, aren't they? Hold up in a place like that. Seems like hunting them down will be quite the chore. So it does. It was a bandit hideout, so it can be assumed that the layouts will be quite labyrinthine and ripe with spots from which to ambush intruders. If we leave the situation alone, there'll definitely be casualties. We've accepted a request, so let's head there later.
Well then.
Next up, we're on the 25th. Let's hang out with Alonso.
Once he arrives, I will set the cogs in motion. You should talk.
Alonzo! Alonzo, what machinations of insanity are brewing within your mind now?
Greetings.
Ah, well met. What are you up to? I've been waiting.
Hey,
Would you mind coming with me to see the landowner? I'll go.
thank you.
Great. My network already has the info. I'll send the final go-ahead. I'm sure the landlord takes a certain little-used path, so he won't be disturbed. Now, the curtain rises.
Hi!
Alonso, what are you doing here? What are you planning?
Have you heard? A little bird told me your daughter has a man she fancies. What was his name again? Oh, right, Cuculus. Did you say your goodbyes to her before you left? Or had she gone out somewhere?
What have you done to my daughter, you cur?
What happens to your precious daughter depends on you. Tell your gods to give us a little space.
What are you after? My life?
You're offering it. If you're offering it, sure. But there's something I want more. Tell me, where do your desires truly lie?
What? My desires? What the hell are you getting at?
To get into your purse strings. I had to use everything at my disposal to look into you. What I found was rather discomforting. Allegedly, you've committed several atrocities in various villages, yet many villagers still respect you. I'd assumed you used money or force to make them to submit. But I was wrong. Perhaps you've hidden your true intentions this whole time. Explain yourself. She's 5 years younger than me, yes? She's quite lovely when she smiles. Just like her mother. So with such a beautiful little family at stake, you've no choice but to obey what your conspirators told you behind closed doors.
That's right.
You were a beloved father, an upstanding man, and they noticed. They fed you lies and flattery in turn. One moment you're praised, the next, threatened. And before you knew it, you've fallen in line with the oppressors of the weak, and you can't break free. It's a rather pitiful tale, don't you think?
What do you know? How can you possibly understand the depravity that taints this world? I have 3 daughters, and those bastards, they...
Tell me.
Don't you wish you could end this ruse?
I'd have quit long ago if I could have. I don't want to be stolen from any longer. I have the power to change a single thing.
Ridiculous.
That sounds awfully familiar, doesn't it? Where have I heard those words before? Sounds like a common phrase. It's a common enough phrase. I suppose it must be a popular sentiment then. If I hadn't met you, I would have surely ended up just like him.
Moving on.
Well, I've learned what I wanted to know. Now then, good sir. Would you like a chance at redemption? I'll set your daughter free, and I'll even help you atone for your sins, so long as you agree to my terms and cooperate with me.
I accept your offer. You have my word.
You hear that? All right then, it's time for the big reveal. I haven't done anything to your daughter, actually. I've never even met her.
Hey.
You understand why I told you that load of rubbish, don't you? I took a gamble on you, on what you truly desire. Well, well, that's one mountain climbed. I predicted correctly and won my bet. What now then?
But
What are you going to do now? I've got a few ideas. You just sit back and look forward to it. In hindsight, I've always run away when things take a turn for the worse. Even when I tried to die, it was to escape my sins. But you've helped me figure out what I ought to do. Something only I can do. Yes, I'm a liar and a cheat. Yet I hate those who lie and cheat. I hate the very framework of a world that made me become the deceiver I am. What lies ahead will be a great con man Alonso's work of a lifetime. For this new king who will change this cesspit into a never-before-seen utopia, I'll pull the wool over the world's eyes and then take it for myself. What Alonso's words mean isn't clear, but I can see the steadfast resolution in his eyes. He decided to place his absolute trust in me. Very well. Faker veneration. I'm sure you're dying to know what I have planned, but just bear with me for now.
Farewell.
When next we meet, I'll unveil everything in spectacular fashion. Be sure you don't delay, but for now, farewell. Don't tell me he's forgotten. Let's hang out with Juna.
Why don't you join me for a little break?
We should talk. Hello. Might as well yoink this while I can. Nearest, I'm stealing from you once more. Dang it, I'm out of water.
Hey.
I wonder when the fake lance will be ready. Wedding is the one thing I'm not good at. Huh. Oh, yes, I need to shop. And I say you should accompany me. Oh, escort of mine. Everything is it's the perfect evening, it's the perfect time. There won't be as much fuss if I get spotted. Breaks are few and far between, so we should take them as they come. You and me both.
Thanks.
Thanks. I'd like to go to Briarhaven. Mind if we take the runner?
Nice!
Oh, the air of a coastal town's simply divine. And so is the shopping for that matter.
What are you buying?
Hold on.
What could you need that we don't already have?
Oh, would you like the list? Clothes and perfume to start. A lady has expenses. The run is sorely lacking in amenities, and if I'm frank, it stinks of sweat.
Den.
Oh, so shall we, oh Captain? Seeing as you're tagging along, I shall require both escort and porter duties of you.
Bruh.
Miss, are you the real Lady Juna? Will you sing a song for me?
Yep.
Of course, just for you.
Let us greet the rising dawn, hand in hand. Da-da-da-da, da-na-na. Thank you!
Thank you. I love your songs. You're so pretty, Juna. I hope I can do as well as you someday. Oh, thank you. I'll be rooting for you. What? By the face. I can be plenty nice, you know. That little girl was Nydia, just like me.
Was that really about singing, though? Is that really... Were you two really talking about singing?
Hold on.
Well, I suppose there's no harm in telling you. We Nydia have some secret stuff going on. People have no shortage of opinions about the Nydia. With friendly liars, voracious cowards, streetwise swindlers. They say we can conceal our true, ugly faces behind beautiful, transformative masks. Those makes you want to burst out laughing, doesn't it? Living on the fringe is hardly a life at all, so we work hard to fit in. We train at it. That's the Nydia's secret. I'm sure that girl's life is no picnic, but I saw her eyes sparkle as she listened to me sing. If for even a fleeting moment I can lift the child of a heart, the heart of a child, putting your best foot forward, then I'll gladly sing mine out.
You saw the songstress? Where? Let's go find her.
Oh, I think that's my cue to exit stage left. Let's be on our way.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Rumors are true. How fortune smiles.
Phew, think we're safe. I only got through that without getting noticed thanks to you. I'm so glad you were there, truly.
Greetings.
I do apologize, but are you perhaps the Lady Juna?
You again?
My name is Capra. I'm a merchant of textiles in the city. Might I have a moment of your time?
And then?
You see, we owe our prosperity to our laborers, and as such, we thank them with a festival in their honor once a year. I have the fortune of being in charge of this year's festivities, and I would very much like to make it a grand celebration.
And you'd like me to sing, I take it?
Yes, just so. Although our coffers are not so deep as the church, we would pay you.
Yep.
Oh, let's not quibble. I'll do it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. I should run that by you. But I'd like to take him up on the offer. It should be fine as long as I don't delay us, won't it?
I want to hear you sing too. I'm anxious to hear you sing myself.
Thank you.
I think it's wonderful that this festival is dedicated to the working class. I'll put everything I have into making it a memorable performance. And as for you, I'll make sure you have a front row seat, as my reliable escort, porter, and captain should.
Hey, since June's prides the songstress and her deep trust in me. Rank 2. Triumphant Hymn. After battle, all party members recover a little MP. What?
Oh, but I'm afraid that, as it quite extended my shopping list, let no expense be spared for the festival.
Oh dear. Help me.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws
Hello, dead
nearer.
king. There's a letter and a package from Bardon. Life-saving medicine.
Well then.
I'll see you again soon.
I'd like to go again with him if I could.
Before we do that, I want to see what all does Juna give in her line. So we have Triumphant Hymn, recovers a little MP. There's Hero's Hymn, increase the MP recovery of Triumphant Hymn, and that's it. Still, that's really useful, I'd imagine, potentially. Even just a little could be a lot.
Yeah.
It just can't go. Yeah, we're actually we're close to maxing out a couple characters, actually. We're close to maxing out Brigitta, Bardon. And we're only missing one social link bond with the Parapist, I'm imagining, of our team. Because again, we still need a Parapist to round out our team of different tribes. And I still want it to be Basilio, gosh dang it! I'm gonna be so happy if it is Basilio, and I'm probably still gonna be happy if it's not, but I'm gonna be slightly sad if it's not Basilio.
Remember how the other day we met that one Cinctor? Hyperic, I think his name was. I'd like to talk to him some more.
Let's go together.
I'm quite
Thank you.
grateful.
I really appreciate it.
Came to the front of a tavern, having heard that Hyperic was slingering there.
Well, now...
Cinctor Hyperic, what are you doing at a tavern?
I've come to pick up Ovi. She helps out here from time to time.
You know,
They told me lots of nice things today. For first time ever. They said I danced really good for the customers. You know how to dance, Ovi? I do too. My mother taught me a ceremonial dance. Can you teach me it too someday? Of course.
Teach me too.
Well then.
You'll teach me too, won't you?
Yes, of course.
Alright, the first thing is to clear your mind and steady your spirit. Mr. Hyperic, I want to practice a bunch and show Mama.
And you may, so long as your prayers are never neglected.
And so
Now then, this visit indicates you'd like to learn more of Sanctism, yes? How much do you know about our noble faith, might I ask?
I don't really know anything at all. I don't really know anything about it.
Then let us begin with the core of our beliefs. In Sanctism, we receive divine teachings from God. We follow the will of the Almighty God and offer Him our prayers, with a selfless heart, that is.
I see.
A selfless heart. The idea sounds quite different from the Dragon God faith. We aspire to take the hands of our gods on our own to confront difficulties and yet fight beside them and with our own strength. Such are our teachings.
I see. While it's an intriguing belief, what of those who have the strength to fight?
the children, the elderly, or the infirm. The anxiety which plagues this world is through no fault of our own, and so we pray to escape these hardships and injustices.
It's time to go visit Mama. Mr. Hyperic, Yufa, can we use talk in the church? Let's go.
Well...
Pardon me, Saint Hyperic, but what kind of illness is Ovi's mother afflicted with?
Your concern touches my heart. You are a kind person, Miss Yufa.
It's just... I lost both my parents when I was around Ovi's age. Yufa, are you more going to convert?
Indeed.
What? Oh, I think you mean convert.
If you ever wish to do so, we would gladly accept you into our faith, unless you find our prayers meaningless.
No, that's not what I...
You're pressuring us.
Wait.
Faith isn't something you can pressure someone to have.
I apologize. That wasn't my intention. We all live with anxiety in our hearts, and it's through sanctism that we can find salvation. I simply want you to keep that in mind.
What was that?
Nothing more than a breeze. Now then, I hate to cut this short, but I'm needed elsewhere.
Oh, alright. Thank you very much for your time.
See you later.
You will teach me how to dance next time, okay?
No.
That was unexpected. Converting was never so much as I thought I'd had.
Your beliefs are your own.
Sure.
Everyone should believe in what they wish to believe.
Indeed.
You're right about that. In fact, since I am no longer a sacrificial priestess, the choice is mine for the first time. I don't think Hyperic was wrong when he said that we all have spiritual anxiety. We yearn for something we can depend on, and for some, that's Synctism. I feel like I better understand Synctism now that I've experienced it myself, and I couldn't have done that without you. You gave me the courage to expose myself to new, unfamiliar things. So now I want to see and learn more about the world, but I also want to be by your side, Will.
Of course. I sense Yufa's desire to grow as a person as well as her deep trust in me.
I see it as my turn to test my mettle.
And Battle Order, the amount of experience Yufa gains increases. Sorry, I'm looking at this guy.
I'm not sure that's the wind, and there's that smell again. Sorry, my head is suddenly hurting. Let's come back here to investigate later. There's something about this place which makes me feel so ill at ease.
Are they doing something to her? I'm worried that Yufa seemed a little unwell. Are they doing something to that Ujif in there? Next up, Nerez.
Don't tell me he's forgotten.
Nerez. Whoa, fierce person. Nerez.
Hello there. Come to check on the progress with the lance? Well, you ought to know. I never work on it where those brothers could see. So, how goes the relic search? Have you found anything? Even if it seems like a piece of rubbish, show it to me anyway. There might be a hidden trick to it like the others.
How do you mention it? Hand yours to junk.
This is... looks no more than rubbish at a glance, but I'd say it never hurts to be thorough. If this goes here, then... Ah, capital!
Another.
Never gets old. Absolutely magnificent. All the wisdom of the ancients sitting in the palm of my hand rather gives a chap the strength to go on.
It's like this every time. At this point, I think your reactions are more interesting than the relics near us.
Oh, so this what's it set up like this, eh? And it should be full compatible with modern design. Aha! Eureka! I'm struck, lad. Thunderstruck! The Neurus of moments ago was a driveling buffoon compared to the now. It's all thanks to you, Will.
Thank you.
6 heroes leaf of light.
But you know, the more I see them, the more mysterious they get. They are fundamentally different from igniters in both process and function. Ordinarily, magic just isn't viable without Magla and magic igniters, whether for the gauntlet runners or otherwise. In fact, this country's technology practically relies on magic igniters. Dangerous dependency that might be why I'm so drawn to these relics or you lot.
Do you dislike this igniters?
No, they're fine things that are quite worth researching.
But wielding power beyond one's limit is a fast track to madness. I've seen it happen, old boy.
It took a lot of experimentation. I'd rather forgot that, truth be told. I was once approached by the government to personally participate in igniter development. I'd gathered up some destitute parapets who had no other place to go and subjected them to experiment after awful experiment.
Did you join them?
How about that?
Were you part of that team?
Nope. At the time, my coffers were thankfully full enough without their grants. I lost track of several engineers I once considered friends that did participate, and it's hard to imagine what evil is they worked there. Us tech-minded maniacs were all too easily led astray. Dingle some new technology in front of our eyes, and curiosity will win over ethics every time. I never openly opposed the projects, absorbing myself in gauntlet runner research. Thinking back on it, I suppose that was an easy way to bury a guilty conscience. Naive as it was, I wanted to be responsible for an invention that inspired dreams, not one meant only for death and destruction. And now, after all that, I've been kicked back down to the bottom rung.
I'd say it's better this way, though. I think it's better this way.
When you say it like that, old sport, it's a bit easy to believe. Though it's only because of my past choices that I can show off my best work nowadays, and the entire kingdom is a fine venue for it. A scholar could ask nothing more.
I can sense Nearest's pride as a researcher, as well as his deep trust in me. Rank up.
I'm a lucky man to be part of
2 slots for the gunner.
All that said, I hope you'll still keep an eye out for these relics, eh?
Of course.
This one's important.
Engineer's Destiny.
Something is nagging at me, though. Why the devil are all these relic pieces so scattered about the world? It seems to me like they were all once part of a greater whole, so is this some kind of natural coincidental dispersal, or something else altogether? Well, next time you bring a relic, we may very well get the answer. Counting on you as always.
But of course. Left the engine room.
Time marches on.
Another
and the
day.
age of a new king draws nearer.
Bardon! Magla injection, heck yeah.
That's right.
The cave we mentioned earlier is apparently known as the Scoundrel's Hold. It seems that there's been an increase in attacks on people passing by.
A bandit's lair now being utilized by monsters. Undoubtedly the problem stems from there.
Wait, so now we've got monsters acting like bandits? That hardly seems like something we can allow to continue.
Yes.
It's the same tale we heard at the recruitment center, is it not? Before the damage worsens, we ought to solve the problem ourselves.
Well then.
Before we head over, we're going to actually be going to Scoundrel's Hold, but before we do that, I want to first go to the Golden Deer Hearth. I want to talk to you first. We don't have anything we can get from you, right? Okay. In that case, let's get to the Gauntlet Runner. Let us first see what we can yoinketh.
What's this?
Mellow Milk and Fragrant Spice. Nearest, I don't know how you're still getting ingredients, but we still have 9 days until we actually have to depart from the Virga Islands.
What now?
I wonder how the Parapus Bros are doing. Fidelio and Basilio. I'm kind of worried about them now.
What would... There's only one thing I can think of that would happen, that would occur for Basilio to potentially join us, and that's... Is Fidelio going to die? Even worse, is Fidelio going to die by Luis? And is that going to make Basilio join us? Because that's the only way I can really see Basilio joining us, really. And if that's the cost, then I don't really think I want that, honestly. I don't want Fidelio to die.
Okay, what's the plan?
Alright, team. Where's Scoundrel's Hold?
This is the place. That village. It appears to be a labyrinth.
Scoundrel's Hold.
We have a pending request there.
That's the cave with the bounty hunt monster, yeah? How devious of it to masquerade as a bandit.
Being as it was a thieves' hideout, there may be treasure stashed inside, so let's keep an eye out.
Let's be off.
But remember, our primary objective is the bounty. Chase 2 rabbits and you'll catch neither. I think about it, the informant in the royal capital might have some information on the place, but we can hit on in without it too.
Let's think it over. If that's the case, let's go get the informant stuff first.
Where to?
Let's go.
Right, the informant's not here. I was about to say, like, where's the informant? The informant's in here. I completely lost that for a second. I was so confused, like, what the...
What do you all know?
Village Trading Grand Trad.
Southeast of the capital is a town called Ligno. A lot of merchants come and go through here, so it's a real bustling these days. A lot of real arms come there too, but you'll find all sorts of highly valuable weapons. They also have Miller milk and August sugar and a bath salt called gold bullion. Well, but that's all that info has been useful. Have fun making your shopping list.
Hey!
I didn't mean to hit that. I'll buy it.
I've heard this potion of Bly. It's some secret concoction from Virgo Island, as I recall. I believe it's made with an ingredient known as polish water. This is a general store in Sunshade Row. Comfort concoction, it's called. I heard they recently got some in stock.
Monster of the Mausoleum.
Hey!
Are you familiar with the graveyard located off the side of the cathedral? Take the stairs down, you'll find a commodious mausoleum. It was once a place of reverence for deceased nobles, but the place is a den of monsters now, largely because of that necromancer. There are these monsters called gelatinos. They're strange, gooey feathers. Physical attacks aren't effective on them, so excuse the humor, but it can be a bit sticky. Magic works well against them, but you have to be careful with the red gelatinos. I heard they absorb flames. You should be warned that a powerful monster now stalks the mausoleum's halls. The fellow who saw it couldn't stop stammering about seeing a ghost. It'll cast hexes on you in addition to blast of dark magic. Take on one of those shots head on and you'll go dark yourself. There's just having some means of dispelling hexes, and I think the church may be able to help in that respect. I hear an army investigation squad turned tail and fled the moment they set foot in the place. If you decide to venture in, be wary.
Scoundrel's Hold.
The Scoundrel's Hole is a den for all sorts of riffraff. There's once home of bandits, but it's since been claimed by a horde of Goldborns. From what I understand, the Goldborns drove away the bandits who first settled there. Now they prey on any travelers unlucky enough to pass through.
Really?
We heard about them at the recruitment center. Are they really as wily as they say?
Yeah, they're clever little bastards. The den was originally built by bandits, so pursuing the Goldborns with them may prove to be tricky. There won't just be Goldborns you'll need to worry about. There's also the one-eyed Sio Corpus that's said to be in charge of the law. Find the whole Goldborn horde would be a suicide mission, so that's probably why the bounty is the Sio Corpus. Some of the Goldborn cronies are capable of using magic, and they won't hesitate if it means stopping you. Problem is, if you eliminate them first, the Sio Corpus will have a meltdown, and good luck if that happens. So leave them alive and focus on disabling the magic while you take down the Sio Corpus. Spears and bows are effective there. That's about the extent of my info.
So we're probably gonna want the gunner class then. What I can do
stronger.
I'm gonna max out Gunner on the main character.
I found new power.
Hex shot. Agility by 2. And I want to see, can I get... Yes, I can. I have level 10. Okay, let's get it.
Fascinating. This
The sniper.
I'm kept. Of course.
Yes. Oh, he looks sick.
O worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength greater still. If thou art prepared to strive for victory even from a distance, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the gunner.
Really?
So that's the power of the sniper soul. I'll show my true value at range. I'll use this power to give myself the advantage.
New skills, new possibilities.
I'm not gonna put it on. What the heck? Comeback victory. It recovers HP each time an enemy is stunned, blah blah blah. Wild salvo. Be physical pierce damage to all enemies 2-3 times. Feather Dragoon shot. Usable only usable from back row. Deals medium magic electric damage to all enemies 1-3 times. Same thing but with fire. Same thing but with ice. Long range boost. Back row increases attack of all skills by 10. Unshaken will prevents charm, daze, forget, sleep, and rage.
Very good.
Draco. Sorry. Need Magic Knight for that. Green. I want to get our new party member so badly. Okay, before we do continue, I'm going to give...
Yeah.
Nope.
What now?
Give the sniper some level ups.
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
I think Wild Salvo will be really nice. Smashing Salvo, though. Ooh, that sounds really good.
New skills, new possibilities.
Might just go with Poison Shot. Or, I'll probably go with Hex Shot. But that's what I should do. It will mean I've kind of wasted my stuff, but whatever. That's fine. Maybe I'll want it in the future anyways. Deck collection. Steel mag from one enemy. Nice. Why would I want that? Where is Hex Shot? Hex Shot. Hex.
All right.
What does it mean by... Wait, I just saw something. Oh, okay. Auto unlock just means... Okay. It just unlocks it without all the bells and whistles of text. Gotcha. Okay.
All right.
Now we can go to the Gauntlet
Let's head
Runner.
there right away.
Apologies that took a while. Just had to make sure I was ready and raring to go. Okay.
Looks like everyone's here.
Route map.
Now then.
How far do I run, eh?
We have a pen. It's your call.
Just leave it to me
Let's be off.
to settle. The scoundrels hold.
What to pick?
All right.
I should let him know. Before we do that, I've already grabbed from my can. What about cooking? Finisher noodles. Let's do this. Finisher noodles.
Isn't that a dish from Heismace Village? I'll go get him.
However,
We are rather blessed by the amenities of this gauntlet runner. We travel in such comfort. The kitchen is magnificent. Now let us focus on the preparation of quality food. That alone can mend body and soul. However, mistake not my meaning. I would have you take the process seriously, as I do not mean to cut corners.
Follow Heismace lead him again, kneading the flour into dough.
look!
With the dough assembled, you must throw your entire being into stomping it. Divert all your power into your legs. Yeah, ways to go, lad. Don't give in to your fatigue.
Yeah.
In summary, moderation is key. Clearly that applies to the heat as well.
The shine and density of this dish we made is unparalleled.
In days gone
I present a taste of my hometown with our finisher noodles. I have no doubt it will make a filling meal. Yeah.
Now let's say we max out another bond. This time, Hulkenberg.
All right.
I also need to grab my charger from behind me, if you won't mind real quick.
Well met.
We have the spear, as the sole means of dispatching Lewis. It is a precious tool indeed. Now's the time for prudence. We strengthen our arm before the thrust.
Okay, I just had it.
Say,
Will, I realize our business is pressing, but there's something I'd like to discuss. There's something to report concerning the aftermath of the duel. Might you make time to hear it?
Let's do it.
thank you.
Thank you.
I've received word from the Shadow Guard. Verdansk has been confined to an underground cell.
Really?
For the time being, the chaos in the capital should be still.
But it's not over yet.
I don't think we're in the clear just yet.
Agreed. All that's changed is that Verdansk is removed from power. We spoke of it before. A knight's duty is to their oath. Yet without a king, an oath might hold little weight to any one knight. And an armed force, disunified in purpose, is but a spark away from a raging mob. If the knighthood flounders further, whether clinging to power or simply self-preservation, a second Verdansk, or even a third, will surely emerge. Unless His Royal Highness the Prince takes the throne, there will be no true rebirth for the knighthood.
I'll forge our path forward.
Rest assured, I'll forge a path to the throne.
Yes, well said. We shall reclaim our nation's future together. My duel with Verdansk left much clear. I proved I am not the woman I once was.
You're stronger.
It can only be the journey thus far that has changed me. You've helped me grow as a new person. Never again will I wield my power only to hide my own sense of inferiority. My convictions shall lead me, and I shall fight by their strength. Thus, I vow anew to use my power for you.
You're a true knight, you know.
A true knight.
Only scant days ago, I was embarrassed to call myself a knight at all. 'Tis a strange feeling.
I feel Hulkenberg's unshakable trust in me and the strength of our bond.
The steadfast vassal, Hulkenberg, keeper and heritor of the knight's virtues, by the grace of her newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
The maxed out knight. Scion's Essence, level 4 slots. Special guard duty, high probability for Hulkenberg to defend the protagonist from an attack on his weakness. In Grand Fantasy, Hulkenberg is ready to acquire a new heroic embodiment. We'll have to wait on that, though.
The man of the Shadow Guard paused before departing. As he bid me farewell, he told me he hoped to one day be my equal. A knight not merely in title, but in truest spirit. I never thought the day would come that I might see the honor in myself.
Yeah.
As a knight, and as an ally, I will stay by your side, now and always. Truly, my friend. Thank you.
No problem. The two of us spent a long time in each other's company, speaking freely and comfortably. Thanks to the strong trust between Hulkenberg and me, the entirety of the knighthood now supports me. Rank 9!
Coming into view is the village of Ligno.
Ligma.
Giving it some thought?
Let's take a quick detour. Ooh. I must say, this village is unusually lively.
There's a lot of strong people from different tribes. Yes, merchants en route to the capital tend to stop here first, so that doesn't surprise me.
Feels more like a mercantile commonwealth than a traditional village with a lord.
Oh, I bet I could find some rare goods here. Do you think they have perfume? Tempting a strange odor in the gauntlet runner I'd like to combat.
I say, are you accusing my gauntlet runner of being stinky?
Tis not your gauntlet runner.
Let's go.
I see a shopkeeper. Let's go shopping before we start a brawl.
Whoa, what the? Medium MP recovery every turn. Candle snuffing fan. A paper fan and scribe with an incantation that protects against fire / resist fire damage. Snow brushing fan. Resist ice, electric, and wind damage. Okay. Cool. Golden armor resists / damage. Cool. I can actually afford these. These are not too big a deal. I'll buy at least like... No. Okay, I about bought 85. That is not at all what I meant to do. This is only available for the healer. These are good. It's just, are they 300 Reeve worth good? 300,000 Reeve worth? I don't know. A part of me wants to get something here. How about this? We'll grab these instead. Don't ignore the fact that I know what I just did. Let's keep going.
Hey.
The gauntlet.
Oh, we actually have like a canopy. That's nice.
All right.
Can I please put back on the thing I had?
You can trust in me.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
Nice! Sounds like a lovely time.
What I should do with what I got is evade wind. I can greatly increase evasion to wind for you. Evade electricity. I can greatly evade electricity for you. Not for you. Not for you. Shut up. Greatly evade ice for you. Here it is. Hi, hi. Save the game. Next up, we're going to go to the lounge. We're gonna read Bygone Days. We're gonna read Bygone Days. Hang on a minute.
All right then.
I realize what I did.
Let's go.
Hang on. I didn't grab this.
All right.
Okay, now we can go to lounge. We're gonna read Bygone Days. Because we need tolerance. Spend some time reading. I feel like reading the book has toned my tolerance.
All right.
Time marches on.
Yeah, yeah.
The age of a new king draws nearer.
There's something I want to check. We actually, apparently the guide says that we might be able to just max out more right now.
Now, where was it?
I want to see this.
Well, well.
I sense the presence of a new archetype. Might I see them if you mind if you mind to show me?
Please, do make yourselves comfortable.
What?
I see. Fascinating.
Well, I'm gonna want.
All right.
I'm gonna want to master everything eventually. So, master the masked dancer. Come to me.
O worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art prepared to face thine own inner weakness and unleash thy latent potential, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the masked dancer.
Really?
This is the power of the masked dancer. If I use my mask effectively, I can adapt to any battle. I'll face my fears, and my own heart as well. The number of archetypes you study has grown. Here, have some leaves.
I found new power.
I see.
I'm gonna learn to general.
All right.
I'm counting on you.
At this point, I don't really actually fully understand what researching 25 different ones means at this point anymore.
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
Please, do make yourselves comfortable.
Because I thought it meant, like, over different characters, but evidently I don't think that's right. Maybe it's, like, unique ones? Are we talking about unique? I don't know what we're talking about, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't know, honestly. Wait, hang on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. If we're talking unique ones, that's 17. Then we also have 17, 18, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, 20. 21. 22. 23. We need 2 more, don't we? Can I even get 2 more? Getting 2 more would be pretty tall order. Well, I've got the sniper. The only other thing I can think of is getting Dark Knight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So I miscounted. If that's the case, then the only one that would match up would be the Dark Knight. Would that even be possible? If I could somehow get... I'm gonna regret this, but we're gonna try it. I got a lot of items for a reason, right? But will it be enough? I don't think so, but we're gonna certainly try. Oh, it's definitely not gonna be enough. Not that one. I have to use it anyway. Whatever.
To greater heights.
Max MP by 20.
What now?
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right.
Hulkenberg, you get the wizard. Wizard!
Of course.
It would ideally be nice to just try and create a mixture of the two knights types. Alright, here's the real test, though. I've got these. Make sure I'm using it on the wizard.
A new means of protection.
This might be possible?
I've acquired a new
Wait,
power.
I don't see this being as impossible right now anymore. Hang on. We're gonna just barely scrape it by if so. We may not just barely be scraping it by. I think we can do it. Wait, hang on. We can get it right now. Hulkenberg, you can get the Dark Knight now. Let's do it. The Dark Knight.
All right.
Get it.
I'm counting on you.
Montrose Hulkenberg. The Dark Knight.
O worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength exalted, if thou art prepared to remain principled and pursue the path of the Protector, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the Knight.
I see.
The power of the Dark Knight. Most interesting. Upon the dark road I tread, using power to defend, I shall protect that what must be until the most final of moments. To that end, no trial is too great. The Dark Knight.
Greater heights.
Yes!
Now why
I'm astonished you've managed to study so many archetypes. Are you some sort of prodigy? At the very least, you've surely won me a new memory returned.
Incredible.
Studied 25 different archetypes.
Now then.
Rank 4 Imagination.
Imagination.
A revolutionary. You remember something?
Everything okay?
Yes.
Yes, I did. But before that,
Please.
seeing as you're here, won't you tell me some stories of your travels? I've been watching over you, but I do so value your perspective. Of course. I see. Interesting. Though I heard nothing that might reveal this place. Which means, I suppose, that the king must have imprisoned me here because... Did you figure something out?
The truth of the matter is...
There's but one place that comes to mind. But if that inkling is right, then too much else becomes inexplicable. If I'm correct in my hunch, it would mean the king deliberately placed me somewhere I know well. Somewhere I could easily continue my research.
What?
But why would he want to help you with your studies? Indeed, that is the question. It would make a mystery of the king's intentions. Why would he intentionally imprison me here? I imagine I was put here to prevent my research, but it was quite the opposite. The king sought to place me where I might develop transformative magic yet further. And by continuing my research, my memories would return. In a way, all my travails may have been by his design.
These answers I sought, this place, my identity. In the end, the only path toward them was continuing my pursuits.
This research.
The pieces are coming together. It seems the time to uncover the truth has finally come. Let's find out together.
Surely.
If I have your support, I can face any truth we ultimately reveal. I shall accept it unflinchingly, with open eyes. Am I a grave sinner who must pay for my offenses? Or am I a revolutionary who must change the future?
I'm grateful.
This newfound resolve of mine is also thanks to you. For the utopia I will make reality, I'll battle my past until the end. I sense Moore's willingness to accept the truth, whatever form it takes, as well as his heartfelt trust towards me. The next seeker.
The scholar in search of utopia, Moore. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker.
No.
Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
Rank 7. The Soul Hacker. What does the Soul Hacker look like? Oh! More skill can be inherited.
Listen here.
Now, it's time for your next task, a true test. This one, the thesis project as it were, I ask you to research an elite archetype. Elite archetypes are only revealed by having a peerless, unbreakable bond, and then said archetype must be cultivated to its limit. It matters not which one you choose to focus on, so long as you do so until it can improve no longer.
This one's important.
To rank 20. I see. Well, that one's actually not too bad, all things considered, because I think Stroll will have the quickest one.
This is a height that none before you have reached. The stronger your power, the greater it will impact me. Once this research is complete, the path to the ultimate archetype may finally be in sight. And with it, our ultimate answer. Everything lies in your hands, Will. Let us break through the barriers of this trial and see our dream to fruition.
I have faith in you.
I will believe in you. To the very end.
Of course.
Ah, how good of you to come.
The Soul Hacker. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, he looks awesome. Chase support, obviously the same. Void Wave deals heavy magic to wind damage to one enemy, decreases their attack for 3 turns. Seeker's Gale, heavy magic wind damage to all enemies, recovers MP for each hit. Daemon recovers heavier HP recovered for an ally. Adventurous Curiosity increases critical rate for all allies for 3 turns. Seeker's Flames, magic heavy fire damage to all enemies, recovers MP for each hit. Heat Riser, an Emerald Vortex, ignores resistances. Give it to me right now!
No cost too great. No soul to break. Come to me. The Soul Hacker. O worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength exalted. If thou art ready to see the world with new eyes, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the Seeker.
Really?
So that's the power of the Soul Hacker, reaching to the very depth of my own soul. I shall use it well, to continue my search for the path I must walk. The Soul Hacker.
Power.
It looks sick!
Learns many skills that restore MP when attacks hit, making it very useful for long dungeon runs. That's awesome!
He looks so cool! Bro! He looks badass! I can't get over how awesome the disorders.
But we might technically be able to... I don't think we're going to be able to do it. I'm going to be straight up honest with you. But that doesn't stop me from trying. Stroll! Wait. Never mind. We are absolutely going to be able to finish it here. This is a waste, but I'm doing it anyways.
A new power to wield.
Sturdy stance. Completely mastered. Strength +4. We can now finish up Moore's request.
Unbelievable. You've truly fulfilled your task?
Yeah, I can't believe it either. I did it right in front of you.
Your abilities know no bounds. Why, it beggars belief. Incredible. Utterly incredible.
Well, thank you.
Incredible.
The end. I got at least one elite archetype to rank 20 and completed Moore's task.
All right.
Wow, he's really gushing this time. Though I'd say you definitely earned it.
Yay!
It cannot have been an easy journey. Full of meetings and partings, trials and joys, all from which you've come to find your own way of life. There must have been many people who have wished, worked, and given themselves for your support. Indeed, you could never have achieved so much alone. I see. If you have come so far, with motes of the people's light in your wake, then perhaps I was wrong, and the world is not lost to hope. A strange revelation, but I confess, I do not resent being proven wrong.
I hope so.
I'd like to believe that.
I'd say it's not a question of believing, but having the power to believe. The power to wish. Or more aptly for you, the power of fantasy is itself meaningful. Now then, I'd like to present your next task. But, alas, I have none to give. There is nothing more to be done. With this, you have seen our mutual endeavors through to the end.
Huh?
There are two reasons. The first being that my knowledge of archetypes ends here. I have nothing more to teach. You have outpaced me on the path to the ultimate archetype. I believe I have helped you all I can.
The ultimate archetype.
As for the other reason...
What's wrong? Oh, by the way, did you get that lost memories thing figured out?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the rest of my memories have not come to me. However, I did arrive at a conclusion of sorts.
Yeah?
Why was I confined here? And where in the world is this place? My apologies, but for now, I'll refrain from explaining my conclusion so simply. Could cast a shadow over the archetype's growth. No, more so your own.
What's that supposed to mean?
Some kind of truth that would shatter our perception of reality? Fair enough.
That you and I met was no coincidence. Everything has been connected from the beginning. If the hypothesis I've reached is correct, my memory will soon return in full, and I will gladly tell you all.
Okie dokie.
Yes. Though there is one memory I know for certain, beyond speculation. The reason why I wrote the fantasy novel.
Really?
I mentioned once that in my youth, I went on a journey. I met many people in my travels, and it is for their sakes that I wrote my tale. As an ideal I hoped to make true.
In your youth? You don't look that old to me. You're talking like this is all way in the past.
Wait, maybe this form of his is not like his real self.
Ah, indeed. I suppose I am. I shared my stories with the people I cared for dearly, that we might dream of the same future, and thus strive toward it. I've no idea what became of them, or how they now live, but I'm glad to have remembered them. Their echoes have given me a new goal, crystal clear. Someday I will leave this place behind and reunite with my companions. I'd like to give you some tangible token of my appreciation as well. If we only ever meet in this mind space, I can't give you so much as a single letter.
Damn. I'm looking forward to it, though.
Looking forward to it.
Yes, as am I. Thank you. When we met, I styled myself as your guide. But in truth, I think you guided me just as much.
Plateau!
It seems he'd like to show his appreciation too.
Good kitty. Good kitty.
Thank you, my friend. I'm glad we met.
Yeah. I can feel Moore's deep gratitude and boundless trust. Huh?
The scholar in search of utopia. More. keeper and heriter of the Seeker's virtues. By the grace of his newfound powers, work to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
That was a different thing you said at the end there, but that's whatever. Increase in archetype status bonuses by 3 while channeling it. Wow.
I truly look forward to the day where you master the power of all archetypes and become a hero king, a great unifier of heroic spirits. We will meet again.
Yes, we shall. All right. So that's all of Moore's little requests done and dusted. While I'm here, I can make others. I can make either War God, I can either make the Minotaur Vessel, which is multi-target strike attacks, or I can get the Duskbone Knight, which gives multi-target slash attacks. I'm gonna give Strike, I think. Because I feel like I don't have enough Strike. So I think this is probably better to have overall. The Gaptaros King. Soul Hacker's Mask, absolutely. I have resistance to wind and dark and a weakness to fire, absolutely. Create that. We should hand that over to the Masked Dancer. We can create a bunch of other masks too. I can make a Faker. I can make her a Faker. Ooh. Faker. I need the Swordmaster's Mask to create the Samurai's Mask. And I can now make the Samurai's Mask. I do appreciate the game tells me if I've made a mask before or not. I really appreciate that. It would have been so annoying if it never told me. Because now I kind of do want to try and make one of every mask. Do I have just max Hanged Man pieces from my farming? I'm not entirely surprised by that development, but that's still kind of hilarious to me. Make the Gunner. We'll make the Seeker. Creation. And that's all the masks we can make for now. Same with summonings.
You have...
We've already done all that.
This power.
I still can't get over how cool it looks. Sorry, I'm freaking out. Which reminds me, for some reason, Juna, what have I done to you? An unremarkable charm given by Moore. Thanks, Mar. Equip the Soul Hacker Mask. Crimson Flame, Seeker's Gale, and Dea Mahan and Heat Riser. Yeah, I'll gladly accept that. Why would I not? Whoa, hold on. Those stat increases really affect everybody, huh? Plus, isn't it like... Wait, I don't know. Wait, is it what I thought it was? Never mind. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking stupid. I want Seeker's Gale. I want Seeker's Gale. Well, it's nice to have gotten another bond maxed out. Especially one so useful, I must say. Also, my guide shattered again. That's great. Apologies, I need to look at something. What day are we even on? I've completely forgotten where we're even at. Where are we? Oh, yeah, we're on the Gauntlet Runner. Right, forgot about that. Where are we? I've already forgotten again. Where we going, I should say. Is 8:28. Let's see. Ah, Scoundrel's Hold. That's right. Gotcha. Alright, in that case, did we already cook? No, we did not. We can make magical bread. Let's make magic bread. Ajme, more cooking.
Understood.
You may cut as many corners as you like in cooking. However, you do not merely cook to fill our bellies. No, we cook to partake of a good meal. You mustn't neglect learning how to achieve that end. The quality of your result will directly reflect the focus you put into the process. Training with a blade is not so different.
Need.
Once the dough is satisfactory, throw your weight into stretching it. Your foot goes forward like this. It sticks into your memory. Though my sweat tells of a battle hard fought, our final trial yet awaits. Calm your mind and strike to remove it with no less than perfect timing.
We made springy and delicious looking bread.
I present to you a taste of my hometown with this magical bread. Our effort shall make it all the more delicious, so be sure to savor it.
Hehehe. No, it's not a good time for that.
What do you know?
Let's read Bygone Days. Tolerance. Rank 4, Benevolent. We have now officially reached rank 4 for everything.
Tolerance.
Benevolent.
The gauntlet.
And now Scoundrel's Hold. Where we can take a look at our new archetype.
Is this the place?
This is Scoundrel's Stronghold, was it? And our bounty's at the end of it.
Yep, we're here for a giant guard by a horde of Goborns, but of course there's other monsters in here too.
A Goborn horde, is it? They're capable of surrounding us. We ought to prepare tactics for cutting down as many at a time.
Oh my.
The Goborns? Really not, love. My magic shreds Goborns, whatever they amount.
She who loves the Goborn shall cry by in due measure.
Be wary of pride.
All good.
Hulkenberg's great. The Goborns are one thing, but adding a giant complicates matters. We can't be too careful.
Gosh.
Alright, hear you. So let's get this over with and vacate this dreary den straight away.
Before we do that... Oh, wait. Something there?
So, hey,
We need to be looking for a relic then.
What now?
Before we do that, one thing that occurs to me is that, yep, we need to give ourselves moves. I'll raise our max MP. I'll take fire dodge. What else? I don't know. Medica's nice, I guess. And I guess Hameon? No. I honestly know. I guess we'll just keep Hameon. Stroll. You're okay with that. For the Paladin. What is the move that the Dark Knight gets? Heavy Rush.
All right.
Yeah, we'll take Heavy Rush. Ah, we can do Lucky Find. Strike damage is not available. Memorandum. Save the game.
Plan not to go in there using magic to clear out those Goborns in one fell swoop, are you? Nothing a Goborn hates more than magic.
won't cast anything than you're thinking, but if you even wield something magical, you'll finish. I'll pummel you. Summoner would probably be FE2. Okay. I don't know what any of that is, but him with stats moments, then you're gonna be good to go. Okay, so don't even use Summoner. Okay, that's problematic. You gotta swap out the party for now then. Which is a shame, because that means your experience gain is still not that good. But I think we'll manage for one... We'll have to manage for one dungeon. Stroll, get in here. I'll just have to figure something out later. Oh well. I'm sure it'll be fine. Probably.
Okay then.
Let's go.
Let's go.
But it seems like Summoner is still a good go. Or, sorry, not Summoner. Masked Dancer. Anyways, gotta make sure we're looking for certain things. How dangerous is this area per se? We're already off to a good start.
We seem to have defeated them all.
Maybe I should just put you back on the team. If the area's not going to be that difficult, then I don't see any reason to just prevent myself from having her in the team. These guys are level 40s. Aha! Well, that was fast.
Nice. Let's take it and move on.
Parkit chest.
Hey.
Is that? Cool and old shape it has. I think it goes with something.
Okay, so
You know, I think it might be one of the relics Neros was talking about, right? Let's show it to Neros anyway.
Alright, well, we got the most important thing out of here. So technically we can just loot the rest of the stuff in here and then get out of here. There is a gold beetle. Again, don't really care. If I see it, I'll grab it. But otherwise, we're just moving. Moving and schmoovin'. Schmoozing and lozo.
great find. Keep it. It's all clear. Everything's pretty standard.
Whee!
Yep, we're safe here.
Are we
It's all clear.
really safe here? That's what they want you to think.
I don't see anything we can't handle easily.
Where does this go? Ah,
It's all
treasure.
clear. A nice
Great
find.
spirit dust.
Add it to the collection.
What now? Good. I'm still getting strong.
Just let me have it, man. Just one more. I wanted to at least have some stuff, plus the move that restores MP. How could I not want that? Surely. Open.
Be careful.
Goborn Paradise. Evil Eye Talisman. You know, farming those enemies wouldn't be bad for their talismans.
We should be fine. They all seem pretty. Got this.
Ow.
I knew I could count on you.
Talisman of the Fairy.
That was alright. How's that?
Assassination. Bro just watches his friend die.
Skill.
Nice. I bet we'll find a use for that.
Where am I going? I saw you. You're not that well hidden. To thee!
Hey, you there. You switching party members of Val?
What?
This again. You have someone else to teach us? You want to fight lots of monsters, switch your party members. And get this, the tournament's gonna stay same as it was before you get switched. If you're gonna hit your weaknesses feeling just chopped, switch out and take advantage. Your characters don't get as much experience. Rotate your crew like a chewed. Not bad, huh? Oh, real wisdom tooth. Damn, tough crowd. That's all I heard for now. See ya.
Farewell, my beloved. That was a lot. Kill. Open. Forward. Agility +6. Pretty good. Uh-oh. Ow. What can I even get from these guys? Ow. I want to see what items you get off these guys.
Does it seem that I've grown stronger?
It's probably not that important.
Good job, everyone.
Open up.
Everything's pretty standard.
There we go.
Watch out.
Strong presence up ahead, but I've barely touched this dungeon, it feels like. I don't truly care for 100%ing it, but I feel like I should get some of the treasures. Like, come on. I don't want to leave out this much treasure. That'd be foolish. Imagine all the riches. All the glory. All the gold. All the friggin'...
It's all clear.
What I'm trying to say is we're going back up. If you want to skip it, you can. I'm sorry. Gosh dang it, I can't stop yawning. If you want to skip it, go for it. I'm just going to be opening up all these. I want the treasure. I don't know how low level it is at this point, but...
Hey, maybe there's something to do here.
I don't really have any other response to that. Just... that's a lot of Goborns. Ooh, money!
We found something.
Lancer's headgear. Seems like that's explored pretty faithfully enough. In which case, go this way. Ooh, I should have 100% got hurt there.
If useful, I say grab it.
All right, how's that?
They all seem pretty weak. You got this.
Impressive.
I'm not scared of a couple goblins.
Wow, what a find!
Sylph knives. Normal attacks become wind. And they inflict sleep, apparently.
Push through.
Hang on.
I don't see anything we can't handle.
I want to check something first.
There's something we can use nearby. Everything's pretty standard.
Hmm? What the heck? Alright, let's head back down to the bottom, because I think there's a ladder that I never actually went down. Go this way. This was the right path, pretty sure. Ah, there, sir.
I knew we could count on you.
Weep.
What a fortunate find.
Here. I don't think I ever went this path. What's this way? Hey, there's a gold beetle.
Nice. I bet we'll find a use for that.
Old man. Alright, now I think I'm satisfied. Yeah, okay. Now I'm good to go. Just wanted to get that through. Alright, so... Oh. Psychopropos. Not exactly sure what that implies, but we're gonna fight it.
What now?
Okay, let's do it. Might be our bounty. Let's hope it is. Hey there. So this is the Goblin leader then.
Oh. I want to take the scoundrel's stronghold for itself, I see. Its evil deeds end here.
Well, what are we doing? Just standing around? Beg your pardon, but I'm gonna go and end this assault now.
Let's hurry and
Glad you came to scrap because it looks right too. Let's show it what we got. Come on.
Psychopropos. Don't take out the side guys yet. Focus on Psychopropos itself.
I'll use what I must. Some darker arts.
Don't underfeed. Better be careful.
Let's keep
Heat riser.
Stepping back. No holding back.
I thought I gave you... Oops.
The power of lightning.
Oops. We want to reset this fight already. Stop.
Oh, power of kings.
Fast, dancer. Howling wind. Their weakness.
Weak to win.
Don't let up now, Juna.
Are you prepared?
Concentrate. Focus.
By this power. Wind!
Void wave.
You hit their weakness. That's
Face
your opening,
me.
Captain. Fast, dancer.
I'm not gonna do that quite yet. Well, I don't quite like having the,
That helped.
I don't quite like having it so free with it, what it can do. Dakunda. That's fine by me. It wastes your turn. Gabotra. You missed.
I'll cut you down.
Giant slice!
Come forth, royal soul.
Void wave.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Power of kings.
No one here fights alone.
I'm going for it. Oh, wow. That was actually perfect. Nice. Regeneration bell. What the heck? The talisman of the fell. Life.
Tremble before me.
Adventure's curiosity. Enormous eyeball. Here, that's that then.
Alright. I got the enormous eyeball. This will make the surrounding area a bit safer.
What do you think?
Well then, with the request done, where to next? Or should we get out of here?
It's your turn. And we need the parquet chest, yeah. We already got that. Ooh, I'm getting tired.
Hey,
Let's return to town.
got it.
Fairly well. Back to village.
Speaking of,
He's filled that bounty, so we may as well report in at the recruitment center, don't you think? He was quite the formidable opponent as well. It seems that we must give our all with each and every task.
A knight should always strive to grow ever stronger. To that end, I will help myself to an extra serving. That's enough work for today. Well, don't forget to report the fruits of our labor to the recruitment center, yeah?
Yeah, it's a good thing we were able to convince the idiot, yeah.
no then.
Rest. Night-night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
29th.
Have a look.
Hey, Bardon! Balm of Life! Bro just gave me a full revive.
An uneasy feeling in my chest.
Save the game. The guide also mentions that there's technically an achievement you can get for crafting as many masks and vessels, apparently. But it's not required, so that's just for an achievement if you want it. But it's at least good to know. You know.
What you've got there. It's the enormous eyeball. And you managed to slay the monster. Now the nearby people can feel safe to go outside again. Well done. Here's your reward.
Yippee!
We did it.
Plenty of cash.
All right.
And 4 more in courage. We're getting very close to maxing out courage.
Especially from the cat who's all the rage right now. Well, I'll make sure to remember your name.
Yeah, take a good look at him now, because he's about becoming even more famous.
Thanks, mate.
I'd love for you to take on more jobs here. Come back and see me again.
You know what's interesting? With all the talk about the Elder, it's still fascinating to me that not a singular one we've seen throughout the entire game, it feels like. I know it's because they're like the most hated of the tribes, but still, it's interesting that we haven't seen at least one other Elder. We are the only Elder in the entire game, it feels like. Of course, I doubt that's truly the case, but it's just interesting to think that... I mean, the only physical specialty about us is that we have a one eye yellow, one eye blue. That's the only special thing about us, really. Aside from that, the guide also talks about doing more things now, but we've already done them, so we don't have to worry about that.
All right.
And aside from that, the only other thing we should do is hang out with Yuf. Yufa. Now, shall we investigate the strange going-ons of the village? Because I think we shall. San Lumio Street. Hello.
Don't worry, the tides will change. I have a favor to ask you, Will. Will you accompany me to the church in Brotherhaven? The church just gave me such a strange feeling, and I've been thinking about that promise I made to Ovi.
Let's move.
Thank you so much. I honestly hope I'm just imagining things, but I feel you should make sure everything is okay. Let's go.
What?
Ovi wasn't at the church, but I thought I could feel her presence. Of course, maybe it was just my imagination.
What is it?
Oh, there's a back door here. If we just...
This is the place.
Well, I can feel Magla coming from behind the door. And it's not good.
Let's take a look.
All right.
Well, let's take a look.
That's surely
Yes,
right.
if we're careful.
I don't like this.
Now, I'm going to open this door.
What's happening?
Dear God.
Please help Mama and all the rest of the sick people. If you do, I promise to always pray a whole lot and be a good girl.
Close your eye.
Close your eye.
Those voices.
What the?
Yufa, Will.
What are you doing down here in the basement?
This is a sick room, you realize, for Ovi's mother and others who are ailing.
Ovi.
They are faithful adherents, afflicted with an illness we cannot identify. We even requested a skilled healer, but to no avail. The hell? Those afflicted are prone to violence, as though they are not themselves, so we had to contain them here.
That's right. Mom and everyone got possessed by something evil. That's why I go to church every day and pray for a really long time. If I pray under the church, God will hear me faster, right?
What about other treatments? Are there no other means of treating them? This illness appears to only affect followers of sanctism, so it must be the doings of the devil. Therefore, we must continue offering our prayers unto God. The only path to triumphing over malady is the path to profound faith.
But something's not right here. That smell I've been faintly sensing, I can see it now.
I won't.
This place is filled with stagnant magla, probably because far too many intense feelings are concentrated in one place.
You mean like with the Dragon God? It's melancholia then.
About that.
It's melancholization. That's what's happening to them. You mean this is the same situation as in the Dragon God's temple?
I don't mean to deny sanctism, but I simply cannot believe any of this can be resolved through prayer alone. There's a time in my hometown when our misguided prayers caused our God to become a calamity upon us. The magla here reminds me of what I felt back then. Good intentions twisted by blind faith. I think continuing to pray so much may only serve to worsen the illness.
Still your heretical tongue, pagan. Our prayers shall be heard.
Listen to her.
Come on.
Yufa can see what you can't. You should listen to her.
Well...
Silence! You're nothing more than a heathen. What could you possibly know?
Mama.
The pain is only worse than my blasphemers who dare speak against God in this holy church. Leave here at once!
There's not much we can do. They're going through melancholization then.
Shame to admit.
There are times when prayer is a comfort, like during times of illness. But to rely on it as your only means of succor, I can't imagine it. And just think that distorted magla, born aloft on such blindly zealous prayer, if it spreads, this whole town would be in danger.
We have to act. I think we need to take action.
That's surely
Yes,
right.
we can't let the disaster that happened in Atria repeat itself. And more than anything, I refuse to allow a young child who so loves her mother to go through what I did. I and many other islanders were devoted to a doctrine which marched my parents into an early grave. My heart still bleeds from that loss. Even if they scorn me as a pagan, I'm going to do the best I can, just like when you helped me, Will.
Of course. I can sense Yufa's earnestness and her deep trust in me.
It is as it was.
Summon of Ruination.
Be that as
However,
it
if we
may.
try to persuade them now, they will only dig in their heels all the harder. Let's leave and come back when calm is restored.
Back to Virga Island.
If inspiration is lightning, I'm a barren field under a clear sky.
Well, it's gonna stay sunny a bit longer. Thou art now one who strives for great change. To become the true king of this land, thou must light the path with the power of the souls of heroes, and change thy very destiny.
You know, even though we breed a dragon, it's kind of frustrating that news of such a crazy feat probably even won't make it off the island.
Oh, that's what it is. I was about to say, like, what quest do I have completed? What? No, that makes more sense.
Let's go.
Can I have, give me, let's say 10 minutes to
No, 10 minutes is not too much. Let's say 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3. You know what? Give me like 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. 1. Okay. Sorry about that. I was checking something. Sorry. Anyways, let us hang out with Juna.
What if you listen to what I have to say?
That's not the save point. Stroll is not my save point, though he is in spirit.
Hey.
I wonder when the fake lance will be ready. Waiting is one thing I'm not good at. Oh, you're free right now. I have a favor to ask. It's about the festival in Briarhaven. I need to start preparing, so would you mind accompanying me?
Let's go.
I knew I could count on you. If you could do your teleport thing and get us to Briarhaven.
I got separated from Juno while we were trying to avoid her getting seen.
Come now.
How about a flower for your loved one? They're rare beauties, so bound to impress.
Huh? What the? Huh? Is that a child? Cute kid, but I don't recognize the tribe. I need to prioritize finding Juna.
Hold on.
What are you staring at, darling? I'm over here.
What the? Huh?
What?
What? What is it? Is there something on my face?
I was worried I'd lost you.
Huh?
Oh, you were? Thank you.
What did I just see?
Ben.
Shall we press on? We got to meet up with Capra.
What did I just see? It was like a miniature version of you. That was weird.
Show is proceeding apace. We have a stage under construction at the Coliseum, and for your outfit, last year's dress is being refitted for you, late Juna. Regarding a little thank you gift for preparing.
No.
Oh, please, that's unnecessary. If there are any proceeds from the gifts, pay it forward to the audience. Is that possible?
That's quite generous of you, Lady Juna. We're so blessed to have you singing with us. The whole town is buzzing with excitement.
Wait a second.
Oi, that you thieving crooner. What brings the high and mighty songstress to sing at our lowly labour festival, eh?
Huh?
Why, you ask? Well, because I was invited. Liar, you slid your way into it, you bloody snake. It's all that you nitty know how to do.
Come now.
Mistress, please, there's no need for theatrics. I asked her to sing personally. I'm sorry, but you simply don't have the draw that Lady Juna does.
No way.
Not so. Well, I don't mean that. But I don't mean I have to accept it. As a matter of fact, I don't.
Don't let her get to you.
It'll be fine.
Oh, I know. I've grown a thick skin over the years. Nothing for it.
My goodness.
I do apologize for that. She was last year's main act, and I dare say she's cross about not being asked to return.
Don't worry about it. I've always had enemies, and some have even made attempts in my life. And Capra, harder something gets, the more determined I am to see it done.
So very reassuring, my lady. Truly, then.
Well then, I'll take my leave.
Got a second?
It's not that I don't sympathize with her, but crowds are only won through hard work and skill.
It's a tough world up there. You come up in a tough world.
Yeah.
A natural part of any competitive field, but it's a challenge that makes people so happy to hear me sing.
Let's do this.
Besides, having someone close by to watch over me gives me the burst of confidence I need. I'm talking about you, of course. You got that?
I can sense Juna's extraordinary trust in me. Yippee!
I'm going to give this performance my all.
Battle aura.
Leave it to me.
If I'm going to make this the performance of a lifetime, I have a lot to think about. Let's call it a day, shall we?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Okie dokie. Today we're gonna... Ooh, Brigida! 15,000 free money. Alright, next up, we're going to hang out with... Maria!
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Hello, child. What is it that ails you? You can tell it to me. The hero! No.
Hello.
Mister.
Oh, mister, you're here.
I have Nurse's drawings on me. Here. I'm sorry. Here, child. Here's a picture of a dead village.
This picture seems kind of sad. Does no one live in this town anymore?
Tell Maria about all the memories I made.
I see. So there's really a place like that outside Grand Trad.
Have more. Give. The Peregrine Falls.
Wow, what a huge river. And that thing, it's a waterfall, right? I've never seen one of them before. The waterfalls always have faces under them. I see, so there's really a place like that outside of Grand Trad.
There you go.
Wow.
You really walked on the bottom of the sea. The walls are waves. How did you know they weren't going to fall on you?
Prismatic.
The sea is so pretty. Is this really the same sunset that we see in Grand Trad?
Thank you.
Thank you, mister. I'll ask Miss Farley if we can hang them up on the inn's walls. If I look at the picture, I can stop feeling lonely because I can think of you on your journey. And you can come back and look at them too, right?
Oh.
What do you think, mister? If I could show him this, then I'm sure he'll... You know, I want to show that boy something. See, that boy laying on the ground over there. Do you remember him? I think he might not like me. I'm a little nervous. I want to talk to him, but I'm scared.
I'll be with you. I was able to soothe Maria's anxieties with my overwhelming tolerance. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. If you're here with me, then I'm sure everything will be okay, mister. I want to talk to that boy, the one I gave bread to, but the other day he ran away as soon as he saw me. You showed me how to be brave, so I want to try again.
Thank you.
Thank you, mister. I'm going to do my best. I don't see that boy anywhere.
Hey, there's a weirdo.
Oh, hey, do you know about that Pampas boy? He was laying around here before.
You can't keep singing through all the rubbish. Well, Pam, you in for some?
Oh.
There was someone I wanted to show him. I know. Do you want to see it too?
This.
Isn't this picture really pretty? This is what it looks like outside the capital. Mister, you gave it to me. He drew us to all sorts of places. It's
neat, huh? Pretty neat, huh?
Yeah, who cares?
It's so big outside the capital. Mister says there's all kinds of flowers and trees nobody's seen before, and too many monsters and animals to count. When he comes to visit me, I always learn something new, so do you want to look at these pictures with me?
Yeah.
Fine, I guess.
What?
A tree that's all red? You spilled paint on the picture or something?
No, the tree really is all red like this. Even the air around it was all red, they said.
Wait, this tree's just huge then. Such a thing is too big, isn't it? Not even my brother can make it up there. My brother's an expert at climbing trees. Not one person better than he is. He can climb the tallest tree in Grand Trad without breaking a sweat.
Really?
Cool.
That's so cool.
You know.
Hey, girl.
My name's Maria.
Oh, okay. Listen, my mom told me that all people at Honeybee Inn were dodgy. So that's why I got scared and knocked you down like that last time. I'm real sorry about that, Maria.
Okay.
It's okay. If you want to make it up to me, will you be my friend?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's be friends.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No.
We became friends.
Mister, I made a new friend.
Good job.
Really amazing.
You did great. You did great breaking down the barriers.
Mister.
It's all thanks to you. I showed him the pictures you gave me and we started talking. No one knows how you feel if you don't say it out loud. But Miss Fabia is my family now because we talked about our feelings. From now on, I'm always going to say what I think. I did that saying, now I have a friend.
Thank you.
Thank you, mister. I'm saying that because I want to make sure I told you how I feel.
I can sense Maria's earnestness and the profound trust that she's placed in me. Good kid. Good egg. Burning Purpose. A significantly increased post-battle experience in chef shops. When cooking in the Gauntlet Runner's kitchen, an additional dish will be made. One extra food item will be made when cooking in the Gauntlet Runner's kitchen due to the effects of chef shops. Hey!
Oh, there he is. Excuse me. Are you okay? Are you hungry at all? So, I want to be friends and, brought these pictures with me and...
You're different from me. I thought maybe you were the same, but we're not. You have everything.
He left. He said I have everything. But I don't. Why is everyone so mean to him? The grown-ups call him dirty. But he's only dirty because he hasn't had a bath. He only sleeps in the graveyard because there's nowhere else for him to go. He only picks through the rubbish because no one else will give him anything to eat. They don't know anything about him and they don't even try to find out.
How can I help?
Well then.
Anything I can do to help? Oh, Maria?
Okay.
I don't want to give up. I won't give up. I'm going to go talk to him.
Okay.
We can find a way to help him too. I'll ask Miss Fabian what she thinks. We can all help him together.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, mister. I'll see you later.
Good kid. Back to Virga Island. I must demonstrate my resolve. Hi, Mary. Let's hang out. I must demonstrate my resolve. Alright. What have you want with me? Where's the save button? Eugene, what are you talking about? That remains to carry out our plans in Otterbury. The question is, where does the spear fit into our schemes? I have something I should like to ask your advice about. I cannot help but pity the children of my declining village.
That's why.
You have a way of thinking that often surprises me. What would you have me say to them? A new age is dawning. I use my overflowing imagination to come up with something that will give the villagers hope. Yeah.
I see.
A new age is dawning? What do... Oh, you mean a new king? Indeed. A new king will be a momentous occasion. Not even the village could avoid being swept into the tides of change. Yes, I can see our approach now. We unveil you to them as the king-to-be. My grandiloquence will not sway them alone.
Great.
Very well then. If you have the time, would you travel to the village with me right now? Let's go.
My thanks.
I hope I can make the people of the village understand. Shall we set out then? As the light waned, we took the carriage to Highsmay's village once more.
I heard you found the urn. Truly, I am sorry. The villagers have caused you no end of trouble.
It's nothing you need to worry about. Rather, I thank you for helping me come to grips with my departure.
Everyone.
People of this village, you hide, but I know you yet listen. I am not here to blame you for the matter with my son. I want to speak to all of you, so that we can change the future of this village together. Look around you. Look at what our village has become. Cut off from trade, our goods slow to circulate, and our people more destitute by the day. Oh well, you say. We are you chiefs, nothing to be down about. You endure this hardship without even trying to move beyond it. That is sloth, pure and simple.
Can't you see?
We elders, perhaps the future means little to us. Perhaps we struggle to fight for change we will never see. But what of our children? You would force your village's children to bear its dreadful legacy, to be doomed to the same neglect and avoidance.
Don't talk like you know us.
Don't you get
Isolated though we are, we can survive with what we have, and the children are happy enough.
Happy? Their only birthright is a cage. The children have no choice but to live and die here. Can you deny that? They could not choose where they were born, and now they have no choice in their future. And you, as their guardians and teachers, you would keep it that way.
Just shut up. What would an outsider know?
No. He is not an outsider. Ismay is one of us. I don't know when it happened, but we stopped chasing hope. We've grown complacent, clinging to the idea that it's wiser to accept hardship than to resist it. But was that truly for the best? Surely in times long ago, did we not strive towards something? Please, everyone, come here and let us speak. Won't make a difference now. Whatever you do, there's prejudice out beyond our walls, and it's strong. The people of our lands won't accept us. Things can change, you know. I believe that can change. It has to for the children's sake. I understand your fear. Walking the land as a Ujif, I have suffered what seemed no end of hatred, prejudice, and bloodshed. But this country will change. It's already underway. And the one responsible stands before you now. This is my friend, Will, and he will change this country. A new era is coming. A new future where people of all origins and tribes can join together. What? A new era? And when it does, what will this village do? Will you close your doors to hope? Resist change and so wither? The world is changing, and we must change with it. Yes, it will be a long struggle. Yes, we will waver, and we will suffer.
That's life.
Beyond that pain, beyond we will find a better tomorrow. A future where our lives' course is our own to decide. A birthright of hope for every Ujif child.
Our children could live however they wish.
Surely.
Will, and we who follow him, will light our way forward. But if you live and strive with hope in your heart, then a better future is within your grasp. Nobody can decide our way of life but ourselves. Ismay, thank you. I think you really got through to them. Of course, I don't think things will change that easily. That's why we must weave our new hope, one step at a time. We'll blaze a trail. Leave it to us. We'll lead the way forward. Reassuring indeed. Rest assured, I've no intention of letting you bear that burden alone. And in return, let's prepare the hilltop cemetery right away. It's time I took responsibility. At the least, I can assure your son will have the peace he deserves.
No.
I appreciate it, but it's no longer necessary. I thought long and hard about how to properly send off my son, and now I finally have my answer. This voyage has been more than enough time to face my boy's death. And were I alone, I would have lost myself. A tiny voice, young words in the old air, skyward it lilts, clouds parted in passing. And soon, breath becomes zephyr, and sweet wind delights upon well-trod earth.
Thank you.
I would not have been here without you at my side. Thank you. I can sense strong determination and firm trust in Ismay's eyes, now clear of hesitation.
The aloof hermit, Ismay, keeper and inheritor of the thief's virtues.
No.
Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee.
A new
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
Rank 7. You can now study the ninja. I want to see what the ninja looks like. Ooh, it looks cool already. There's no sense in waiting for the winds to change. New breezes are ever blowing in lands beyond anything we have ever known.
We shall.
Let's go, Will. Yeah. Let's move. I feel like I got support from the villagers. Ah.
Time marches on.
I can't
The age of
raise
the new
anymore.
king draws nearer.
Oh, Bardon! Spirit dust. Thanks, Bardon.
Well then.
Hmm?
What can I do?
What should I do?
Hmm. Before we do that, we are going to hang out with Yufa, but first, I want to see that new class. Besides, we have to give it to Heisme anyways. We need Sniper. Ooh, oh my gosh, look at the shurikens! But I need Gunner. I need Sniper. I need Sniper, monkey. No, I am willing to use all that I have. Heisme, take the Gunner increase. Where's the Gunner? There it is.
My power swells forth. Steady effort is key. I have retained my edge.
Agility. I need Seek. Gosh dang it. How far down the rabbit hole does this go? How many different... How far down this damn rabbit hole does it go?
My power swells forth.
Okay, now... now we can get Sniper. Yeah, we can get Sniper.
This, all right?
And then level this up. A sniper. They shall fall before they even see what hits them. You just focus on the front. Leave the rear to me.
Steady effort is key.
And now, go back in here. Heisme. Sniper.
My power swells forth.
Just do it.
I have retained my edge.
And now, Heisme can get the ninja.
I see.
Yes.
This right here, all right?
Take it.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
The ninja. Oh, it's so cool.
O worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength exalted. If thou art prepared to embrace lawlessness and chivalry in equal margin, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the thief.
So this is the power of the ninja soul. Most impressive. The form of a stealthy warrior who works behind the scenes suits me quite well. I will struggle eternally onward, so that this world will not be a place where the weak are trampled upon. The ninja archetype.
Steady effort.
He looks so cool.
Look at him!
He's so awesome.
The freaking sword that it uses is a changed shuriken. Inflicts that decrease. Oh, Adam and Night Blade's gonna be nice. Oh, interesting. Any enemies with ailments are his, though they are weak to the skill. Interesting. Should have, I'll take Tarunda. Take plunder magic. I'll take Wild Savo. Alright. We're already getting close to days. Free days being gone, I mean, is what I meant to say. That was a weird way of saying that. But you knew what I mean. Probably. Sorry, I'm looking at something again. I keep getting distracted. Actually, you know what? I think we're going to go ahead and end it here for today. We're already getting closer to the end of this game. We still got a lot to go, it seems, but there's no denying I think that we're getting closer because technically the last calendar day is like October 27th or something. So, but yeah, anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and hope to see you all later. Peace. Yeah.